Anybody who use hand to type anything bad here, God will destroy your entire generation. God will destroy your entire generation. If only I am not a mother, and if only God is not my creator. I have said it, so shall it be. So shall it be. Goodbye.
Hey guys, Blessing here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Merry Christmas. Christmas has passed. Today is Boxing Day. Season's greetings to all of you watching. My name is Blessing Njoh. Thanks for coming here on my channel. If it's your first time, you know what to do. If it's not your first time, well, you can also share, even if it's not, or if it is your first time. Thank you for joining. Really, really glad to have you all. It's been 2 weeks since I came live here on YouTube, and I'm so very excited to do this video again. Finally. Happy to have you all here. I have a cough. Let me quickly tell you guys that I have a cough, so maybe every now and then I might have to take a break, to get something to drink or to cough. So I'm going to just mute the mic once it's time to cough. But I'm fine. I'm really, really doing well. I would like to also ask you, if you're here now, to go ahead and share the video, because we want more people to tune in. I know that it's Boxing Day and everyone is busy with one thing or the other, so we might not have a lot of people join. Just like I wasn't live the whole day on, like, the day before Christmas. Yeah, Christmas Eve. I wasn't online, rather. I wasn't online till around 12 a.m. So I can imagine that maybe some people might not be able to join now. But if you'd like them to see the video on another day, go ahead and share. Share, so that we can just have, the bigger, the merrier, it's more fun when we have more people. Then we can see all the comments. We can see everything you think about what we are going to be talking about today. So I'm just going to wait a few seconds for you guys to go ahead and share the video before we get right into it. So I just want to say welcome again. If you're here, you can just signify by dropping a comment, by saying, hi, I'm here. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what you expect to see in today's video. Tell me if you know these people you see here, these 4 people, the 2 men, the 2 beautiful ladies. Well, let me say the 2 handsome men. I don't know if they are both handsome, but they are all right. The 2 men and the 2 beautiful ladies. Ladies are always beautiful, So yeah, I have to say 2 beautiful ladies. Let me know if you know them. And let me know if you know about the story, so that, we know where to dive into it. So go ahead and share. I'm going to wait a few seconds. I'm not going to start right away. So if you want us to start quick, help to share. Invite your friends, share it on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere that you have an account. Go ahead and share. Feel free to do so for me before we start. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab something to drink now. I'm still waiting for you guys to share. We're going to start very soon. I just want to have a few more people join in. I'm not streaming now on Facebook. I'm only on YouTube right now. Sometimes I stream on both at the same time, but this one is only on YouTube. So I'm still waiting, you guys. Help to share. And if you're a content creator here, feel free to drop your link to talk about your channel, so that you can also have some of my viewers go over to your channel to check you out. Yes. I think we're going to start in about a minute. Yes, in about a minute. Hello, praise. You are early. Yes, thanks for coming. Hello, Anna Epa. Hello, curing the uncurable. Oh my God, I'm always struggling with that one. Uncurable. Yes. Curing the uncurable. Yes. Good day. Happy Boxing Day. Yes. Good day to you. Hope you had a great day. I saw your birthday picture 2 days ago. Happy belated birthday. I saw the picture, the one you were wearing Isiagu with your husband. Awesome picture. I loved that outfit. Like the color was amazing, the style was great. I just love the design and the uniqueness, the fact that you guys, incorporated another tribal outfit into, what you guys are doing. It's awesome. It's really, really uniting, the entire, uniting us in our style, in our fashion. I really like that. Everyone, welcome. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. If you haven't shared, please go ahead and do so. I would really, really, really appreciate it, so that we can really have a lot of people join. We are going to start now. I think let's start with what we have, and as time goes on, I think more people are going to troop in. Okay. All right. So if you know about this story, you know, like, what has been happening, you have heard something about it, type 1. Just type the number 1. But if you don't know about it, you don't even know who these people are, you don't even know what I want to talk about, type 2. So I'm just going to wait 30 seconds for you guys to type. If you know, type 1. If you don't know, type 2. Let's do that before we start. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Share, guys. Go ahead and share the video. Share the video. I don't know if this is a very good time to even go live, given, the how do you say that? We are in a Christmas, New Year season. So, but we're just gonna do it. Go ahead and share. And also type. If you know what this story is about, type 1. If you don't know what this story is about, type 2. If you know these people, type 1. If you don't know these people, type 2. Let's do that game a bit before we really, really start. Okay. Let me see. So you guys saw that short clip that we started with, the one with the lady from KO family. She says her name is Mabel Cobalt Osifo. So we are going to be talking about this family and the saga that is ongoing between the lady and Vera, and how this guy on the far left, how he created the whole thing, and also the pastor Fufeyin, how he's involved. Hello Jennifer Edebiri Gold, welcome. Hello Cindy Best, welcome. Good to have you both here. So here is what happened. You guys remember, like in November, I posted this picture in November, on the 29th of November to be precise. Yeah, where the pastor Fufeyin, Pastor Jeremiah rather, that's more easier to pronounce. Pastor Jeremiah gifted this Nollywood actor 8 million naira for his treatment, his medical treatment. The actor is sick. He's still sick, I believe. He hasn't had the operation yet. At least we've not heard anything about whether or not he has done the operation. So he went to that church, and I would expect actually that, I don't know. I'm not very sure what he has. I don't know what the actor has. I don't know the kind of sickness or ailment he has, but I know he has to go for operations. And a lot of people were like, why didn't the pastor heal him? Why did he just give him money to go have treatment? What? So I'm like, does it mean it's the pastor that is healing? Why are they even asking such a question? It is God that heals. So it's not a guarantee that everyone who goes there will be healed. You can pray for them and pray that the medical surgery would be successful, but don't just expect that, oh my God, once I just go there, my sickness is just going to vanish. Like, the pastor is not a magician. So that question is just zero. That's how everything kind of like started. The pastor also gave someone else, excuse me, Hello, Mavdan. Hello, Cindy Best. Oh, I already saw Cindy Best. Mavdan, you're welcome. So the pastor also gave another person 8 million, I believe, around the same period. So the pastor was trending in that period. To me, I was actually glad that the pastor did that. We've seen so many actors die unnecessarily, in my opinion. They pass away, and you're like, oh my God, how about all their colleagues? Why didn't anyone raise funds for them? These are great actors, you know, they would just fall sick and they'll just die like that. That's a waste, I think. And there are so many pastors who wouldn't even give money, you know, but this pastor, at least he cares. At least he showed that financial support. He gave him financial support. So for me, that is already a plus. That is a good thing. He didn't. He prayed for him, I believe, but the sickness didn't go away. And I don't blame him for that. He's not God. It is God that heals. He can heal through pastors. He can heal through anybody. But anyone blaming that pastor for not being able to heal him is just, I don't know how you think or reason. Yes. Okay. So after this, the pastor started to trend. And then the lady from KO family, after the pastor started to trend, she went live to talk about her personal experience with the pastor. But before we even watch that video, because we're going to be doing so much analysis today, and I really want to hear from you guys also, like, just drop so many comments, as many as possible, because before I come and analyze a story, I know that the opinions are wildly like polarized, very, very different opinions, like opposite, totally opposite, contrasting opinions before I go out to analyze a story. And I know that a lot of people are like on the extreme left of this, and so many other people are on the extreme right of it. But we're going to try to balance things out. But I can only know what you guys think if you comment. So please let me know what you think as I'm talking. You know, I might not be reading all the comments, but as we're going on with the story, with the video, please go ahead and just be dropping your comments. Yeah. Let me see if I can quickly read a few comments. Okay. Curing the Uncurable says, I know them. Where is the comment? I know them, but I was not happy seeing people dragging KO into Saga. Okay. Okay. Wanda says, the guy said he came for him to pray for him before he goes for operation. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And that also shows that he has so much reverence for God. I'm talking about the actor now. Like, I'm going into the operation, but my hope and my trust is not in the operation, but in God. So let me go to church and ask for prayers for God to see me through, for God to be there with me. You know, when I'm being operated upon, I've seen people die, like people who carry Christianity on their head. When they tell them, okay, you need an operation, they'll be like, no, God is able to heal me. It's like just jumping into the lion's den and saying, God is going to pull me out of here, or God is going to prevent the lion from eating me up. That's just stupidity into Christianity, you know? You don't have to be foolish when you're a Christian. You should have faith, but don't tempt God. That is tempting God. So if you have a means to save yourself, go ahead and save yourself, and God is going to be with you. Don't put your trust in what is saving you. Put your trust in God. But God is not going to come down from heaven to save you. He's going to use doctors. He's going to use pastors. He's going to even use family members, friends, and whatnot. Yes. Okay, Wanda, happy Christmas. Yes, happy Christmas. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to go back to the story now. This KO family, they've been doing family programs ever since. And I'm going to tell you how I came in contact, how I encountered them online. I had previously seen a video, a very normal family video. I think it was on Mother's Day. I don't know which year, maybe 2 years ago. I think when they just started, not too long. I don't know when. A while ago, they were dancing. She was dancing alone with her kids. Yeah, they were dancing Sweet Mother and all of that, you know. And I thought, oh, beautiful, you know, they were dancing Mom's Day, Mother's Day, and that one passed, but I wasn't really watching them. But the first time I watched her, the lady, was when she was warning bloggers never to touch her videos. So when I watched that dancing program initially, I didn't hear her speak. She didn't really speak much. Maybe she would just say, oh, we want to dance. But I couldn't tell the kind of person she was then. I couldn't tell her personality. I couldn't tell if she was a nice, kind, warm, passionate person. I just couldn't tell from just dancing. Okay, so I just moved and I wasn't really watching. And after then, I saw the video that she did warning bloggers not to touch her videos anymore. And that was when I got to know a bit of who she is or how she is. And I drew my judgment. It was like a very, very bad first impression. For me, I wasn't impressed by that video. Let's quickly watch the video. But before we do, go ahead and share this live stream so that more and more and more people can join. Go ahead and share.
I have a message. I'm really pissed right now. I'm very, very, very angry. It's a message to bloggers because I want it to reach a lot of people, all the bloggers, Aproko Godfather, Aproko Gossiper, Aproko Bobowen. As you see me, so I know they look for anybody trouble. But they are looking for my trouble right now. I really want it to reach Aproko Gossipers, Aproko, Aproko Bobowen. I'm not interested.
Okay. What happened? I think I lost more of that. Let me see. Okay, I have it here. So you guys, I'm gonna play it on another device for you guys to hear the rest of that.
Have to get busy with.
So what you just heard? Create our. Okay, so what you just heard was she was saying. Why am I having all these issues? Okay.
We literally create our own content. You know, I have to get busy with my head to create my content. You get, I have to, me and my husband, my children, they create content. Even Damien is obsessed right now, writing content about what I was telling you guys. Michelle have our part to write. We scatter our brains to create what our audience are very, very important to us, guys. You guys are very, very important to us. So we make sure we are bringing you guys different tastes, different things. You know, we try to be very creative just to make sure you guys are happy.
So this is the continuation of the warning video to bloggers. I got this one from, I believe, the microphone shared this one. And the microphone posted a message that Elibo Osifo sent to them when they just started. So Elibo Osifo is the husband of this lady you're listening to or you're seeing here. Yeah, so when they started their family program, they were sending messages to bloggers and asking bloggers to share their videos. Let me read the message that they sent to, I believe they sent this one to Aproko Gossipers, and the message says, "Good morning, we are called KO Family Program. We will be glad if you can use your platform to advertise our page so that people can discover us because we just started. We are into reality show, entertainment, motivating people, and inspiring people. We'll be grateful if our request is being granted. Our Facebook link is below." That was, I can see the date here. I don't know if you guys can see it when they sent that message. No, I cannot see it. So they sent that message to Aproko Gossipers. And here is one thing I want to say. Aproko Gossipers didn't tell us if they responded to that message. They sent this message saying, "We'll be glad if you can use your platform to advertise our page." And when they say use it to advertise our page, they didn't say use it to carry our videos. They didn't say use it to download and copy our entire videos and repost on your page. They said help us to promote, help us to advertise. That is what they are saying. But I am suspecting, I might be wrong, I am suspecting that Aproko Gossipers just looked at them like, who are these ones? I better go sit down one place. You know, like you guys are small, nobody knows you. I'm not even going to share. But immediately these people started to grow, bloggers started to jump on them. And I'm like, you are a user. If that is the case, I didn't see the response Aproko Gossipers sent to these people or to say, oh, yes, we'll be glad to share your videos. What can we do for you? How can we go about it? Okay, can we make an agreement? What, you know, I didn't see that conversation. I didn't see an agreement. The only thing I see here is a request. And it looked like when these people started to grow, some of the bloggers started to kind of like misuse that message they sent, this family sent to them, kind of like started to use them to, you know, for their own interest. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm drawing out of this, you know. But what I kind of like have a little bit of a problem with is the way this lady even presented her case. Let's continue to watch.
Okay, not all these bloggers go just come, they'll just carry my full videos. When person never blow, they not carry. When we never just come out, we get a lot of followers, they creative like this, they know they carry our videos. You just come, you carry somebody full video, you're not going to even put my link, and you not even seek for my consent. Do you think it is easy to dress like a man? Do you think it's for my own husband? Everybody, if you know Eyagbeshare, ask of him. He supports me in everything I do. All he wants is for me to be happy. All my husband wants is for me to be happy. So he's ready to walk on water, do anything. That is why you see my husband, we are enjoying our life. We are doing our best.
Okay, so I just feel like, why all this story? You want to pass a message to bloggers. Number one, this is not even how you talk to people publicly. You don't do this. I don't know why you feel like you can just stand there, switch on your camera, and just be ranting against people that are not kids, people who are just doing their business online. If you don't like the way they are treating your content, approach them decently. Talk to them normally. Don't just talk to them like they are your subordinates, they are your subjects. I can just come out and call out the way you're doing now. And I know, look, as a content creator, I know it might be frustrating to know that, oh my God, I'm doing all this work, putting all this work into it, and bloggers are just sharing it. If you don't want it, some people don't mind, some people don't care, but some people actually feel like nobody should touch my videos. And by all means, it's their right to feel that way, but be respectful, madam. Do you understand? So that's what I felt when I saw this video, when she posted it. Well, I didn't see it when she posted it, but when bloggers started to share the video, this one, I was like, what is this? Who does this? Who talks like this? Is this how this woman is? Like when she was dancing the other day, I felt like, okay, just cool. But now I'm listening to her and I'm thinking, oh my God, like really? Let's continue to listen.
No, he's a real man. As you see my husband, so he not be soft man. Now hard man he be. Me wanna ask of Eyagbeshare, if you grow up for Bini, ask of my husband. He not be one kind small person. Not be one kind small person, but we love each other, and love is not carrying us this far. Okay, we don't even care who is who. We are equal. My husband is doing everything possible to make me happy, and then
Madam, if you want to profess your love for your husband, I don't know if this is the right medium to do so. You're approaching bloggers. What has the love for your husband got to do with your message? Just be very professional. You don't just talk. Okay, let me not use that word. You don't just talk like the way you're talking now. Like, who asked you about your husband, of how much of a big boy he is in Benin or whatsoever? Do you understand? Like, it was just uncalled for. I felt like she just wanted to rant and show off. Actually, yes. And you're going to listen to why. I feel like she just wanted to rant and she used this as an opportunity. She wanted to show off, kind of. Yeah, she used this as an opportunity, a message to bloggers to kind of like still show herself in a way, like, oh, we are in love, we do stuff together, he supports me and all of that. But that really has nothing to do with the message you're trying to pass.
Gossiper, Proco, Godfather, or whosoever bloggers will just come carry our video. Do you know the position I am in this country? I am not a small girl to go and dance. I'm not those small social media presenters. I am sure many of them must have investigated me.
Madam, pride is one thing we have zero tolerance for on this channel. Like, hey, you can brag, you can talk, you can do stuff, but it doesn't align with your message. You know, you can find a good opportunity to brag, yeah, but you're addressing bloggers and you're talking about you're a big girl. Or how did she even put it? She's not a small presenter. She's not all these small presenters. Madam, can you give us a few? Can you mention some names? Okay, don't mention names. It's not going to be cool. But you already have people in mind. You look at, like, these are just small presenters. I'm not like them. I'm not all these small presenters. How did she say it? Let me not put words in her mouth. Let's listen to that part again.
So, I am sure many of them must have investigated social media presenters. So, I am sure many.
Okay.
We just come carry our video. Do you know the position I am in this country?
Okay, madam. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to go too hard on this lady because I just want to take you guys back down memory lane. Yeah, I don't want to jump into the story from Vera because after Vera's saga started, that's when people kind of like started to talk. Oh my God, Vera, why are you dragging this woman into Saga? And to be honest, when I saw Vera's video, I also felt like, ah, Vera, why? Eh? Have you left Enoki? Have you finished with Enoki? Why? That was my first impression. But I'm someone who I just don't want to jump into it from the middle. I always like to find out why. Like people who are around me, my husband is tired of my why question. What is your intention? It's not about what you do, but why did you do it? I want to understand. Do you have a good reason for doing it? I don't want to read meanings into what you do. I want you to tell me with your mouth why you did it. Did you do it to hurt someone? Or did you just do it because, oh my God, I need to do it. I need to know. So that pushed me to go back to how this whole thing started to brew. It didn't start with Vera. We are going to get to Vera, but let us understand the basis, the foundation. That is why I kind of like went back. So Madam is saying, oh my God, why do I keep forgetting how she said it? Like, someone of reputation in this country. Let me go back again to that.
Godfather or whosoever bloggers will just come carry our video. Do you know the position I am in this country?
The position. Madam, if you have a position, everybody has a position one way or the other. If you want to use your position to brag, then brag inside of your position. Don't come on social media and come and be mentioning your position like other people watching or listening, or the bloggers don't have positions. It is just a way of segregating yourself and making yourself, putting yourself in that position of I'm higher. Do you know my position in this country? Who kind of like cares about your position when you're addressing bloggers? I mean, you can talk about your position, you can talk about who you are, your achievements when it is called for. But in this message, it was really, really disrespectful, madam. It really was. And of course, when you start doing things like this, there's going to be bad blood. So we're just going to continue to watch. But I'm telling you guys, kind of like pulling you back to understand like how I started to feel as time kind of like started to go on with this family.
I'm not a small girl to go and dance. I'm not those small social media presenters. I am sure many of them must have investigated me. You can ask of Mabel Osifo, you can ask of Mabel Cobard. Now those two names that they know me for Austria. Hey, but we have almost 170,000 followers. Okay, when was it? It was last week. He celebrated 100,000 followers. Now we are almost 200,000. 170 within a week. We have 70,000 followers. If anybody want my trouble, you will pay me for the damage. Everybody should.
Congratulations, madam. I believe they've also grown. Let me get some tissue. I believe they've also grown beyond 170 now. I didn't even remember to check how many. Congratulations, madam. But this is just very, very bragful, if that is a good word. It's just you just standing there bragging. Okay, congratulations, really. It's a good thing to grow, but this is not the avenue to do that. You're addressing bloggers. Those are also reputable men, women of valor, people doing also their business online. They're not just riffraffs. Don't just imagine that. Don't just have the idea. You don't know the people you're even talking to. You don't know them. You don't know the people behind those pages. But don't assume that just because you don't see their faces, you don't see the cars they drive, you don't see the mansions or houses they live in, you just believe they are just low lives. You just believe they are just write-offs of the society. Don't do that, because that is the way you are presenting this. That's the way I see you. That's the idea I think you have towards them. That's the reason I feel like you can just come and just talk the way you're talking to them. Yeah, which I really don't think is cool. I really don't think it's cool.
No, I'm a very lovely person. I'm a very nice person. I don't tolerate nonsense. I bitterize every angle. Not because they brag. I'm not be those ones where they brag. They just brag empty. My lawyer will just give you this thing. Anybody will know.
My lawyer will just give you this thing. So this lady, okay, we're going to talk about the lawyer thing. She also threatened Vera with a lawyer. This woman just didn't start this lawyer thing today. She didn't just start with Vera. You know, if I had just watched, like I said, if I just watched only Vera's video and the one she did answering Vera, my analysis would just go in the direction of Vera, you looked for trouble. Vera, you had a problem here. Vera, she has the right to sue you. But the fact that this is a habitual thing for Lady KO family, she would just call a lawyer. Any small thing, don't call lawyer. You understand? This social media is not like that. Life is not like that. Madam, you're not the only one who knows the address or the road to a lawyer. For you to feel like you can come on social media to be intimidating people with lawyers. If you want to tell people to not to do stuff, tell them not to do it. And if you feel like they are still breaking or infringing your, you know, your content or your ownership, go ahead and sue. You don't have to come and be announcing every time that my lawyer will do this, my lawyer will do that. It's a little childish. Do you understand? Okay, we're gonna continue to listen. I think it's almost finished.
Any blogger, tell them, oh, may they not just find my trouble for this social media. May they first ask of me for ultra.
Right. Okay, that's all. So yeah, she was giving this very sound warning, which I just I just find it really unprofessional the way. But I still understand in a way. Well, she just started then, maybe. So maybe she doesn't really understand, you know, manner of approach on social media, how to address the public. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe this is her style. I wanted to analyze this video then, but I felt like, okay, you know, I don't know. Maybe she just also did this to hype the whole atmosphere for people to talk about. You know, sometimes social media people also do that. You exaggerate your emotions. So I just felt like, okay, let's just leave Madame. You know, let her have her moment. So I didn't analyze that video then. And then, let me go back to the story. Everything started to happen between herself and Vera, and we are going to watch how it started. It started also when the lady shared her story, her encounter, personal encounter with Pastor Jeremiah. So after Jeremiah started to trend around November, December, the lady came out. And for me, ask me, I'm going to tell you the reason this lady came out was because people are like praising this pastor. And she was like, no, you guys, she didn't say it directly, but why hasn't she come out all this year to talk about her experience with the pastor? Why did she wait till the glory days of the pastor, when the pastor started to trend, when people started to talk highly of him, when people started to praise him for the goodness and for his generosity? Why did she choose that moment to say, no, he didn't heal my mom. My mom died in his church, something like that. So she chose that moment because she wanted to drive home a point. So it was in that period that she did a video to explain to the viewers her personal encounter with the pastor. Let's watch the video.
Let me tell you a little bit of my experience with Pastor Jeremiah Omoto Fufuyin. Okay, so let's talk about it because this our pastor has been going viral. The first verse I'm going to read according to the Bible is Matthew chapter 7 verse 1. Judge not that he be not judged. In this case, I am not here to judge Pastor Jeremiah. I am only here to share my own personal experience with Pastor Jeremiah.
Okay, and I really don't feel like there's anything wrong with her sharing her experience with the pastor. We're going to watch the rest of that clip on another device. Indulge me for that. But before we watch it, I want to ask you, if you're here, please go ahead and share this video. Please go ahead and share this video. Let me take another 30 seconds for people to share so that more people can join. I want to thank Curing the Uncurable for sharing, and for many other people that also shared. I don't know who else has shared, but if you have, I want to thank you. Season's greetings to you too, King of all Queens. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all. Oh, melting ice. Thank you, sis. Is that a man or a woman? Thank you. If you're a content creator here, feel free to drop your link, yeah, and tell us about your channel. We want everyone to grow here. drop your link and write something about what you do, what kind of content you create. But in the meantime, please go ahead and share this video. Yes. Okay, Karen the Uncurable says, I haven't seen this video. KO, what is your problem? Who is now small presenters? Yeah, it's quite funny in a way, you know, it's something you just, how do you say that, wink your eye with. It's kind of like disrespectful for her to say. And she was even like, I'm sure some of them have investigated me. So in her mind, she just feels like, oh my God, all those small presenters, they've gone to research me about me. They've gone to check me out. You know, like you're just living in your own little world of fantasy and you're doing great, KO. Like really, the lady is doing well with her family, but don't let pride go before you. Don't really do it. Like I really see pride all over her, feeling like she is doing better and really speaking it out. It's just disgusting. I felt disgust when it was just disgust. That was the feeling that just came. I was like, ew, what is this? Like, you know, talking about the husband, he's a big boy. Whoever grew up in Benin knows him. She's a, what's that word again? She's a reputable woman in where she's living. And, you know, but anyway, that one passed. You guys, please share. I'm still waiting for more people to share. Okay, Martha says, truth be told, Vera is the one that insulted this woman first. Why analyzing her video? Okay, I was just going to answer the first part of your sentence, but the last part of your sentence is the one I'm going to disagree with. Why analyzing her video is not a question. It's a no question, because anybody can analyze any video. Anybody has the right to analyze any video. It's when you talk about insult that I can say, okay, there should be a limit. But we're going to talk about Vera's video. We're going to talk about it, and I'll show you guys what I think about it. But the question of why analyzing is wrong. Like, she can analyze it. You can analyze it. Anybody can analyze it. You have the right to share your thoughts, to share your opinion, your ideas. You have the right as a human being to talk about what you see. You understand? We can't say, oh, because she's Vera, then she shouldn't talk about KO family. Like, no, they're on social media. So yeah, I don't see it that way. Exactly. I'm also here analyzing. Do you understand? So why is it okay for me to analyze KO family and it's not okay for Vera to analyze KO family? Do you understand? Yeah. Okay, I'm a lady like you. Oh, nice. Good to have you. Good to have you. Yes, you can analyze anybody videos, but don't insult them, okay? Go and watch her video. She insulted this woman while analyzing her video. A blessing, don't insult anybody. Okay, we are going to watch Vera's video. We have that also here today. We are going to watch it. Okay, so we just saw that first part of her talking about, you know, mom going, no, she hasn't even started. She just said, yeah, she wants to share her personal experience with Pastor Jeremiah. She's not here to judge him. She even quoted a Bible verse that says, do not judge. So right now we're going to go to the other device and watch the rest of that video. It's about 5 minutes long.
Chapter 24, verse 5, and then 11. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ. So we are going to go to Matthew chapter 24, verse 5, and then 11. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. That means not every man you see call themselves a man of God is actually men of God. And then I will...
Okay. You guys, this is a mental game, and I love mental games. I don't like to play them because they could be manipulative. They could push people in a corner. You know, I don't like to play the game, but I recognize the game. This lady says, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge him. And then she started to quote a Bible. You know, before she started her story, she started to quote. And the Bible she quoted was about fake prophets. Be careful, people can rise up in my name. They are fake prophets. I don't know how the verse goes. And I'm like, madam, you're not here to judge, quite all right. You're being diplomatic about your judgment. You're actually judging, but you're kind of like sensible about the way you're going about it. Because madam could have also come up with touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Don't talk down on the man of God. You know, she didn't do that. She chose the part of fake prophet. So she was insinuating already, but it's all good. You know, it's all part of talking and analysis, as long as she doesn't directly say this man is a fake. This man is not a man of God. As long as she doesn't do that directly, it's okay. We can kind of like just wave it aside. But if you're smart, you know what she's doing here, you know, talking about this particular verse. Let's continue to listen.
Many. That means not every man you see call themselves a man of God is actually men of God. And then I will go to verse 11 that said, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Share out this broadcast. I want you to reach Pastor Jeremiah. It was 2017. She was supposed to come here on, that is July 15th. At the end of the day, she fell sick somewhere April 2017. My mother, Roslyn Akimie Ide. My elder sister, the one that's senior to me direct, is a woman that believes in Pastor Jeremiah Omoto Fufi. She believes she used to go to Warri for prayer for all night. They go mountains and so on and so forth. Despite that she based at Agbo, but she was always going to Warri. They are the one that believes in him very, very much. But due to my senior sister believed so much in Omoto Fufui, and Jeremiah Omoto Fufui gave us assurance that my mother was going to be saved by him. For this reason, we arranged hotel.
How can a pastor tell you that your mother is going to be saved by him? You specifically said, Pastor Jeremiah gave us the assurance that my mother was going to be saved by him. Madam, don't blame the pastor. Nobody should call that pastor fake. You yourself that believed in your head that, oh, he gave us the assurance, so let's just go along with it. You are the one that you should just blame yourself. Let's start with that. Because no pastor should even give you the assurance that they are going to heal your mother or to heal anybody. Once that pastor says that, just start running. Just start running. Okay? So that's the first mistake even she herself made.
Which, according to my sister, cost them more than 100,000 naira only hotel. They had to buy hanky, they had to buy t-shirts, they had to pay some other things that should be payable. So they spent some money. They took my mother to Warri. Instead of taking medical treatment very seriously, my sister decided to believe more in Pastor Omoto Fufi, Jeremiah Omoto Fufuyi. And then they took my mother to Warri, where they spent few days. The man prayed for my mother and gave us assurance that my mother everything was good, everything gonna be good. To the extent I told them, do you actually so much believe in this pastor that is going to heal my mother? I would.
Lady, like, you should also blame yourself. Don't put all the blame on the pastor. And of course, she said, look, I'm not blaming the pastor, only that I'm here to tell you guys that he didn't heal my mother. Blame yourself also. Put some blame on yourself. You don't even know God. You don't even know Jesus. You think the pastor is a magician. You think he's a juju man, that just take my mom there and she's going to be fine. For you to ask your sister, are you really sure this man is going to, you understand? That means you're putting your trust in the power of that man. It should be about God. You guys should also don't just hope that the pastor is going to do the job. Also be praying that God use this pastor. God let this thing work. But I'm sure the family members didn't even pray that prayer. They were just waiting for the day the man would just lay his hands and all the sickness would just vanish. That is the mistake many people make up to date. And this lady also made the same mistake, although she didn't even acknowledge her own mistake. She was just blaming her sister, that her sister was trusting the pastor too much, and also saying that the pastor didn't heal her mom the way he assured them he would. But you were also asking the wrongest questions. You should be asking or praying or saying, let us pray to God. But you were rather concentrating on, are you sure this pastor will heal my mom? So that already was just the wrongest mentality going into that healing process, that deliverance process. You have to have faith. You cannot get healing without faith. So maybe your mom also may have soul rest in perfect peace. Maybe she was also putting her faith and hope in the pastor. But it shouldn't be like that. If you guys are sick, you need to see a pastor. It is good for pastors to pray for you, but please don't put your hope inside of your heart, just thinking, once this pastor just touches me, once I just see this pastor, don't do it, because you're killing your faith. Your faith should be in God. Focus on God. And that is what I think didn't happen here. They forgot about God. They were concentrating on the pastor.
Rather believe we should take my mother to UBTH and do what should be done, since you refused me to bring my mother to Europe. So you already believe in Jeremiah. And then it was June, 27th of June, my mother died. And they took her there a few times. Jeremiah, you should know, Rosalind, you never cured my mom. You never saved my mom.
But he couldn't have saved your mom. He doesn't save people. He's not God. What kind of video is this? What kind of statement is this? This is not a video. Like this, what is this? You guys help me out. Like, am I missing something? Who comes on video and say, you never saved my mom? He wasn't meant to save your mom. It's not his duty to save your mom. It's not his job to save your mom. If you say, oh, God didn't save my mom, it's a different thing, because it's only God who saves. It's only God who heals. He can do it through pastors. So this is just 0-0, wrong, failure. Do you understand? It's really unfortunate that the lady passed, but this is just wrong. Even doing this video saying, Pastor, you didn't save my mom. He's not a savior. He's a pastor. And I believe the job of pastors is to bring people closer to God, not to perform magic on people and just raise up the dead and just heal people. Let people know God. You understand?
I don't want to give you the guilt that it was even because of you my mother died, because he gave us so much guarantee, not like as if I was not capable to bring my mother abroad and give her that treatment, but because of the belief, the trust my sister was having in him, and the guarantee the Jeremiah gave to my sister, that delayed the whole issue for my mom not to visit abroad. Today, my mother died at the age of 66. I'm sure she would still be alive. If I didn't been, I brought her here and took care of it. I never said he's a bad pastor. I never said he's a bad prophet. But I am saying that in the Bible, it says many will come in his name just to deceive many. I am not the one who wrote the Bible verse. So don't get it twisted, because if you insult me, I will take your name, your pictures, I will use you to do saga.
Right. This is where the story actually started for me. For many people, it started with Vera. Oh, Vera, why did you insult the woman? Oh, Vera, you analyzed wrongly. Oh, Vera, you did this. Vera, you looked for the woman's trouble. You pulled her into Saga. For me, it didn't start there. For me, this is where the actual story started. This woman already started looking for Saga on her own. So you guys pulling Vera now and saying she's dragging this woman into Saga. I don't think the woman minds. I think she was already looking for Saga. She was already telling a commenter that commented on her video that if you don't mind yourself, I'm going to take your picture, I'm going to take your name, and I'm going to Saga you. This video was done before Vera's video. Vera wasn't even in the picture here. Yeah, and this woman was already looking for how to Saga commenters. Do you guys understand? We are getting somewhere here, and we are going to get there. In
his name, just to deceive many. I am not the one who wrote the Bible verse. So don't get it twisted, because if you insult me, I will take your name, your pictures, I will use you to do saga, because I'm ready. I say my mother died because she was brought to Pastor Jeremiah. I am not closing my mouth, and my mother still died.
Okay, she will use them to do saga because she's ready. That's what she said. That is a well thought out statement. It's not just a statement you make. Imagine someone who never does saga. This is not someone who does saga. She does family programs. For her to just suddenly, out of the blues, just say, I'm going to use you to do saga. That means she has already considered it. She has already seen people doing saga online. She already knows about Saga. She has watched presenters do Saga. And now she wants to test it on commenters to start with. And she chose the wrong demographics of people. Excuse me, because if you want to do Saga, you don't do it. You don't start with commenters of all people. But we are going to get there. Let's take it slowly. She said she was ready. That, for me, carries a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Yeah, she's ready. So Vera coming later to start Saga, I don't think it's even okay for people to start saying, oh, leave that family, or they don't do Saga, don't bring them into Saga. I think the lady is happy that she's having the opportunity to go into Saga because she was already calling for it like a month ago.
He promised that my mother was going to be healed and we should take my mother home, that she's safe and secured. For this reason, my elder sister believed in him so much that we were unable to take any other action. So don't get it twisted. Check, listen very carefully before you marry your pastor. I'm not saying you shouldn't marry him. I'm not saying you shouldn't fall in love with him. Like I said earlier before, I am not afraid of anybody. If you leave me any bad comment, I'm going to search for your picture and I'm going to use you to Saga. I will start Saga with you. And if you say what shouldn't be done, I will take your video, I will take it to my lawyer, and you will pay me fortune because you are destroying my family reputation.
Okay, so we've seen one video where she mentioned lawyer, and this is another video still mentioning lawyer, another form of intimidation. We are going to still see a third video where she's still going to mention a lawyer. Madam, when you were in Africa, I'm sorry, when you were in Africa, you never saw a lawyer in your life, or what? That it's so special to you now that you came over to Obodo Oyinbo, you start, anybody that just coughs at you, laughs at you, say something you don't like, you start talking about lawyer. You want to go and sue a commenter now. Okay, she was talking about video now. Anybody who does a video, she's going to. So how many times is she going to mention a lawyer before she eventually sues someone? Like, do you understand? We'll get there. I don't want to go too fast. I just want to ask you guys to please help me share the video. I know some people have not shared. I've seen 2 people share. Melting Eyes has shared. Curing the Uncurable has shared. If you have shared also, please just drop me a comment that you have shared. And I'm going to trust you that you really did. Yes, let's continue to watch.
Just the way I have left this video right now, take it to Pastor Jeremiah, tell him to sue me. Let him sue me and pay him the damage if what I have said so far is a lie. So I will be reading my comment. If you talk anyhow because you get me wrong and get me twisted, I'll collect your picture, I will use you do Saga. And if you say anything that is not of truth, I will bring you to court. My lawyer, I don't have to pay a dime, but it's 1 hour, 300 euro. So let's get there.
Okay, so by this time, like I said, Vera hadn't even come into the picture. And here is a comment from Curing the Uncurable. This woman, a Saga woman, telling commenters you take their name and their picture for Saga. Yes, okay. Imagine if this woman, now we wave commenters, they insult every day. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, this woman was already craving for Saga. But Madam KO, let me just tell you this. Maybe you don't even fully understand what Saga is. And you can do Saga. It's okay. It's really fine. You know, you can do Saga with anybody you please. But what I just want to say here is that taking commenters' pictures is wrong to want to go and do Saga with them. Like I said, you can really do Saga with who you like, but people also have the freedom to comment their thoughts, to share. If you don't want people to have other opinions different than your subject matter on your video, just, I don't know what you can do, but it's really impossible to stop people from thinking the way they think. They don't have to think in the same direction with you. They don't have to agree 100% with you. That is social media for you. Some people are going to fully agree with you and love you. Other people will just say, no, I disagree. And that is social media. You don't have to say or threaten them that you're going to bring out their picture to Saga them. How are you going to Saga them? What are you going to do with their picture? You're going to post their picture and abuse them and talk about them. What are you going to do? It is what some presenters have done on social media for some time, and they have really destroyed the social media space. And you are new. When you're new, you should bring something positive, like you have been doing with your family. You've been doing your thing, which is great. But you're looking at all these Saga people now, and you're thinking, oh, they are trending. People are talking about them. I don't mind. Let me also do this. But please, the fact that people are talking about them doesn't mean what they are doing is good. Bringing people's pictures out, it is wrong. It's going to destroy your image more than it's going to destroy the commenter's image, because it's you that it's going to affect more. People are going to forget the commenter in 2 days, but you that you brought out someone's picture to sag at them because of sharing their opinion, it's really going to really bite you in the bum. Don't do it. Don't start it. Don't think, oh, it's cool to do. It is not. The people who have done it in the past, they are trying to find their way out of it, because they've really spoiled their own name. They've soiled their name in doing such an ugly thing. Bringing people's pictures out, it's ugly. It doesn't suit your family program. You call yourself KO Family Program. Let it be a family-friendly program. Let it continue to stay that way. It is lovely. That Saga you are just mentioning, it's hungering you. You're craving for it. You've seen it, and it's shocking you. It's interesting you. But you're using the wrong groups. You can Saga presenters quite all right, but please leave commenters that are sharing their opinions. Or what you can also do, you have supporters, like people who really support you every month. Like those are people who are diehard fans. You can do videos for them alone, and you're sure that 100% they are going to agree with you. But those people, when you do your videos in public, leave those people who don't agree with you. Don't be threatening people with Saga. It's wrong, madam. Yeah, let me see if we finished. I want to thank those of you who shared. I can see more people have joined because you guys shared. I want to thank you for doing so. Let's just watch the rest of this video.
I pray this person that will say anyhow or talk anyhow with your real account, if you really want to confront me and fight me and see the kind of power I have in my country, then you let me know. Okay, make sure you are in Europe, you are in America, you are in Canada, because otherwise we'll go to court per Zoom. And you
who else is tired of this, madam? Like, are you so eager to go to court? Like, have you ever been to court? Like, sometimes you can just go like on a tourist trip. You don't, some courts are open. Okay, Corona time now, I know they are going to be very difficult, but sometimes they have public hearings. Let's go there and sit down and have a good time. Like, the thing is, I don't know, it's for me, it's so irritating hearing it over and over again. Like, seriously. Okay.
pay me for the damage. So if you talk anyhow, I will treat you anyhow. Then grass will make you understand that I've gotten somebody banished away from this city. I am not bragging. My insurance will fight for me, and you will pay me for the damage. I know the law. Love is a breathful thing. Don't get it twisted.
Wait, we have to watch that part again. I need to see the facial expression. And I'm going to tell you guys why I laughed. I'm not laughing at her, madam. Don't mind me. Look, just take my video with a pinch of salt. I'm that analyst that is just going to analyze without hate. In the sense that I'm not going to analyze and bash you today, and tomorrow I'm hating you. No, I'm going to celebrate you whatsoever. I don't even hold it against you. I'm just telling you the way I see it. And I'm going to tell people why I just laughed. It's the facial expression, but it's also something else that made me laugh.
I will make you understand that I've gotten somebody banished away from this city. I am not bragging. My insurance will fight for me, and you will pay me for the damage. I know the law. Love is a breathful thing. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, why I kind of like laughed was I just feel like this lady is acting. Do you guys understand? She's doing her videos, but she's also looking for that sensation. She's looking for that hype, that, oh, let people watch it to be intriguing. That's what she's doing. Yeah, and I see through it, you guys. I see through it. We are gonna continue to watch videos. Let me see comments first. Oh, okay. King of All Queens says, I'll share later because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you're at work now, and I understand that. It's okay. Court via Zoom. Yeah, they can actually do court via Zoom. Yes, because of Corona and everything. Oh, thank you, Aminata. God bless you. Thank you. Does insurance pay for court? Chai, it's so funny. Yeah, I think what she meant was she pays. Okay, let me just tell you. If you buy a house, I'm telling you out of experience, so it might be different for her, but I think I understand what she meant. When you buy a house, there are some insurances you must have So when they present those insurances for you, like life insurance, is it higher security insurance? Like if the house burns down, you must have insurance for it. You cannot beat about it. And then those insurance companies, they will also present to you and say, oh, we also offer legal services. If you want, you can also sign up for it. You pay extra per month, and then you can sign up. I think that's what she's talking about. So she will sign up for that insurance that offers legal services. And then she's going to pay like maybe 30 euro per month, depending on which insurance, or 40, 50 euro. It's usually not more than even 70 euro. So you can get cheaper ones, 30 euro per month. So you pay every month, whether you have a case or you don't have a case, you pay 30 euro for legal support. So whenever anything comes up and you need legal support, you need a lawyer, you can just call them and say, oh, I have a case. They are not going to charge you extra. Your insurance that you're paying already covers it. I think that is what she meant when she said so. Love is a beautiful thing. Oh, don't get it twisted. Even in Nigeria, you can't banish anybody, let alone Europe. I cannot imagine, my sister. Okay, in those days anyway, when they have all this Osu in the villages, like they would banish people, maybe they commit an abomination, or there are just some families, they just banish and send them to the evil forest, yeah, we had those. Or people would just go on exile and stuff like that. But in this modern day and age, they'll just banish you from Europe because of, I don't understand how that, maybe, I don't know, maybe she would have a good story behind it. I can't say it's not possible. Maybe, I don't know what happened. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next video. So after she did that video, the next day, she came and did another video because people started to contact her. People who also had experiences with Pastor Jeremiah. They saw her video, her mom's experience, or her experience with her mom and the pastor, and then they contacted her like, oh, I also want to share my story. So she did a video the next day. Let's watch.
Thank you all so much for joining in. After the yesterday's broadcast, many people inboxed us, woman from Nigeria as well, Anioma side, who lost her own son 2018 in Jeremiah's conversion or crusade, also want to talk about herself, okay, the experience she has or she have with Pastor Jeremiah.
Okay, we'll watch the rest on.
So this conversion because of the father of that child, so they decided to take the kids along, of course, because yeah, it's a family issue. And it was a 3 hours journey, according to her. She will speak for herself. And at the end of the day, where that conversion or crusade was held, something happened. This child was very healthy, wasn't sick.
Okay, just to explain, she was talking about a lady who lives in Germany. The lady attended Pastor Jeremiah's crusade. Pastor Jeremiah came to Germany for a program, a Christian program, and the lady attended, a Nigerian lady who lives in Germany. And when the lady attended, the child died at the crusade. So the lady is going to come online. You guys are going to hear her talk with KO family. So she's trying to give you guys a preamble of, what her video is about.
The child didn't go for deliverance, and not only that child lost his life, another child as well, and that child happened to be the only child that woman was having. So what is actually annoying this woman very, very much is that she began to receive bad messages from the other pastors, Pastor Godwin and the others. It was then after 3 days of that crusade, or after 3 days that child died, they had to send the corpse to her own side, okay, to where she was living. It was like 3 hours away from where this Jeremiah had, Pastor Jeremiah had that convention. But then this woman made us to understand that when they got there, they realized that it wasn't even for free. They were told to pay 1,000 euro each if you wanted to meet Pastor Jeremiah. They were there on Thursday. They were unable to see Jeremiah. Jeremiah didn't even appear at all. That was when they told them, stay in the hotel. Of course, the arranged hotel is 3 hours away. If you really have to see Pastor Jeremiah, you must pay 1,000 euro. Not only how everybody that was so desperate to meet up with this pastor. All right, and they went there because of her husband. Her husband was having leg pain even till now. So at the end of the day, since she was unable to pay that 1,000 euro, so she actually still waited to see if the pastor will just pray for them. And however, so on their waiting line, that was when they lost this child. So the message that Pastor Godwin from Igbanke, this Pastor Godwin is from a banker. We already brought this Pastor Godwin issue. Somebody brought the issue to me as well here. I am from a banker, okay, but I don't support injustice. This Pastor Godwin, I know him face to face. Not be say that they talk him. When I celebrated my mother welcoming party, we did Sweet Mother. The Pastor Godwin came all over from Vienna with other people. I tell you the truth, despite that I was married, this Pastor Godwin was even approaching me to befriend me as a girlfriend.
Okay, so she was just she was still talking about the same story, but then she digressed a bit to one of the junior pastors of Jeremiah, and his name is Pastor Godwin. The lady who lost her child was in contact with that Pastor Godwin. And KO family was also talking about her own personal encounter with Pastor Godwin, that look, oh, this man toasted me a few years ago, knowing fully well that I was still married. I think she was still with the white man then. He toasted me. He came for the event I was hosting and he toasted me. Let's continue to watch.
And Pastor Jeremiah never hesitated to call to say, I am sorry. And he knew that 2 children died in that same hotel for his own sake. And this mother didn't even have 1,000 euro to pay. Yet he didn't even use his own church mind to say, let me just pray for you for free. Okay? My sister, I know that you are here. Please, can you call in now? Hello? You are on the air now. You can talk. People are listening to you.
Okay, no problem. I'm the mother of the late child in the Njoh in 2018. Jeremiah come to program in Njoh in 2018.
Your name, please. Your name.
My name is Phil Jibono. I'm the mother of the late child. When the child went by 2018 during the time of Jeremiah program. I'm here to tell people, all the whole world, for what my eyes see during the joining and where Jeremiah is. I didn't know that Jeremiah is a living fake prophet. I call Jeremiah a fake, physical, spiritual. All of them gather to waste my child. Anybody will comment nonsense here. Saying about single mother, I'm not a single mother. If you are a single mother, don't take me as part of single mother. Anybody will comment nonsense here. What happened for my child during the program of Jeremiah will happen for that person. That's what he did.
Okay, so that's the lady who lost her child. It's very sad to lose a child. God forbid, no one is going to experience it in Jesus' name. So let me first of all say I'm really sorry if the lady ever gets to watch this video. I'm really sorry for the loss of her child 3 years ago. But then someone commented that oh, all the single mothers or something. I don't know what the person commented, but the person mentioned single mother. So the lady was like, anyone who calls me a single mother is going to experience what I experienced. And Madam KO was like, amen. And for me, I don't think that is a good prayer, number one. You know. And number two, for this lady to be saying amen to such a prayer, these are your viewers watching. And it's just for you as the host of that program to be in charge, to be in control, to say, oh, to just correct the viewer, like, or rather the commenter, like, madam, or whoever commented that this lady on the line is not a single mother. You know, she's a fully married woman. She lost her child. Please, let's be respectful. That is the way you coordinate your live stream. Don't make it toxic. So someone cursing your viewers because of what they commented out of misjudgment, and you saying amen to it already, I don't know, you know, I don't want to say too much about that because emotions are involved and sometimes people just express themselves the way they feel at that time. So let's not judge too much. Let me see some comments here. She said she pays her lawyer 300 euros every month. No. She means, no, I'm going to really explain. She said her lawyer is worth 300 euros per hour, but that's not what she pays. And I don't think she also said she pays that. She says she pays monthly, but the man is worth 300 euros per hour. So, for example, if you don't have that insurance and you just want to hire the man, you'd have to pay him 300 per hour. But she doesn't have to pay that because she has insurance that she covers every month. So maybe she pays 50 euro per month or something like that. Oh, thank you, Martha. Martha says, I've shared scenes. Oh, thank you so much. So now I have 3 people that have surely shared. So he has to turn himself to a babysitter now. Wow, okay. This woman is not normal. Okay, I'm gonna see. We saw the video. Wow, okay. King of All Queens says, we saw the video where Jeremiah sent his pastors to that family and handed over an envelope of money. Her husband collected the envelope. Okay, I didn't see that video. Okay, well, if he did that, it is good. But one thing I want to say is the way it sounds now, one thing I want to say is money is not everything. Sometimes one phone call solves everything. Sometimes the compassion you show, the empathy you show is worth more than money. It's just like men who are not there for their kids or women who don't pay attention to their kids. They're always on live videos. But on their birthday, they go and buy the most expensive things, and the child doesn't, he would appreciate, he would like the expensive things you buy him or her, but what they really want is your presence. So it's not about money. You can say, oh, I bought you the best gift ever. True, but that physical connection with you matters more to me. So for me, it's good he showed that, you know, I don't know, that concern or support financially, but sometimes that human side is even more important than money. Although they didn't mention this, the woman also didn't mention that they gave her money. But if they really did, then it's also a good thing. It's also a way to show support, you know. So yeah. Oh, someone also confirms that they saw the video also. Okay, that's actually good. That's good. Okay, let's continue to watch. Oh my god, my phone is about to die. If it dies, we are screwed, you guys. We are screwed. Okay.
What I'm telling you, this after that physical, spiritual, all of them gathered to waste my child. Anybody will comment nonsense here. Saying about single mother, I'm not a single mother. If you are single mother, don't take me apart of single mother. Anybody will comment nonsense here. What happened for my child through the program of Jeremiah will happen for that person. That's what he did. What I'm telling you this after that is if comment nonsense inside this program or challenge me that what I'm saying is right. What happened for me, you will see before you leave this life. You will be alive to be bettering your children because I know before Jeremiah will live longer, but Jeremiah will better it. He will better them one by one for his own presence. He doesn't have children. I heard that Jeremiah is coming 2018. I was my sitting is Moscow. The program is they're holding the program with the city that are in Germany here, Hamburg. We decide we plan with my family, we travel to Grindel, see Hamburg and Grindel city. When we arrive in Hamburg, we arrive Hamburg on 8th of August. On 8th of August, we sleep in our hotel in the city of Hamburg where they call O and A. I pay for 3 nights in that hotel. We sleep. The following day, being on 9, that is the day the program will start. That tomorrow he will come and deliver and all those things. They should put them one side. That is tired that tomorrow will come. After Jeremiah left. They said that they want to do that infinite, that anybody want to see Jeremiah on Saturday, that you will pay 1,000 euro before you can see Jeremiah. You know that when you travel from here to Africa, that where you will spend more than 1,000 euro. That is where people taking card, they take me, I don't have that kind of money, I won't lie you. I just take my husband and my children. We go back. When we are going, my junior mother all right with a wife. We go to our hotel. When he reach in the morning, because the hotel is not where they are giving food, you can go and take care of your family. We bought something, we eat, we bath, we shower, we dress. We buy 9 o'clock ticket to like family ticket to the place where they're doing the hotel, they're doing the program. When we enter the place, they said that here is for white people. Here for African people, when they are poor people, you know, say they don't talk and say they're the poor, not be with the poor. Before you know, my husband said, I'm carrying children, I cannot see them where my husband is.
Okay, so the lady is still explaining here how the whole program went. You know, she is living 3 hours away from where the program was held within Germany. She had to travel by train with her family, her kids, her husband, who is sick. They went there. They got there on Thursday. They took a hotel. The program was supposed to start, I believe, on Friday. Yeah. So by the time they got there on Friday, they told them the pastor couldn't attend to them because he was tired. He just came from Holland or something. And then she also talked about segregation, that they separated white people there from black people, like, oh, white people have to sit here and black people have to sit there. The way she explained it, it sounds wrong. It sounds apartheid, and which every European constitution is against. What I'm thinking, I might be wrong. Okay, I wasn't there, but what I'm thinking is it might be a situation whereby maybe they have an interpreter. The pastor is going to preach in English, so maybe they would have someone interpret in German to the foreigners there, and they would say, okay, you guys should sit here, and then someone will be interpreting, and the Africans, you sit here, and then you guys can just be listening to the English version. It happens. I've seen it happen in some places. It might be what happened. I cannot see or imagine a church where they would just say, white people, you are the rich ones, go and sit there. But that's the way the lady explained her story. So let's continue to watch. Please share if you haven't.
And the way children there, you will not allow them get where they put mothers. That's where my husband and my children sit down. I just arranging everything under my chair, putting my new baby because I have a baby 5 months then. That is why I finish and call my husband. Where is your David?
Okay, so they also said mothers and children should sit in one corner, and then her husband sat with them, with her children, but kind of like a bit far away from her, but in the same region. And she said she also had her 5-month-old baby with her. So she basically went with her entire family. And look, I'm not even going to talk about this particular family, but we could use them as case study. And the reason I don't want to talk too much about her is because of the loss. You know, you don't even want to do that. So I'm just going to say, for other people watching, let's learn also from all of this. What has happened to the lady has happened. I don't think we can overturn it. We can change it. It's unfortunate, it's sad, but we cannot change it. But for those of us watching, let us learn. I've said it in one of my other videos. I think it was during Esther Edokpayi's time, when one lady in France, she actually put her baby on her back and went and sat inside a limo with a baby on your back. You understand? They went to pick Esther Edokpayi from the airport. She carried her baby. And I remember I did a video saying, it's not everywhere you'll be packing children to up and down. No, I think it was a caption I wrote. Ladies and husbands, it's not everywhere you pack children to up and down. This, you can get a nanny. Look, it's not always safe. You can go on vacation, and accidents can happen anywhere. On vacation, when you're visiting someone, but there are some things that you just know that, okay, we are going for a church program. If it even means your husband goes alone, he goes. You had a 5-month-old baby, and you guys are going for all these crusades that you know that there could be stampedes. There could be, it's just so inconvenient and everything. Your husband could have gone alone, or, you know, not her in particular, but for other people watching, sometimes you have to manage situations. If you have 3, 4 children, 2 children, sometimes just get someone to look after them. If you're traveling, sometimes there are some places you go. Sometimes you want to go to Africa. You mustn't always take your children along to Africa. Sometimes you just get someone to look after them. It might cost you a few more money, yes, but just invest in that. You can't be carrying children up and down. They are vulnerable. You can look after yourself as an adult, but their brains don't calculate and reason the way yours would. They don't really envisage danger. They don't see it. They don't anticipate danger. They're just there as kids. So please, moms and dads, it's not everywhere you pack children up and down to. That's the best way I feel like I can really say it to sink. There are some places you go, you just go and do what you have to do and come back. But you get someone to stay in your house, in your safe place. And of course, like I said, accidents can happen everywhere, even in your home. Just pray to God. It's better than going from train to bus to hotel to where you're not going on vacation. It's not a vacation. You're going for a mission. Okay? That's just one. And she also had a 5-month-old, to cater for.
David already come to that time. I said, no, he's not here. I don't go outside. I go and meet my junior brother in the front. I said, you see David here? He said, no, say, he's sitting down with his wife who's eating. That's why it's okay, let us find him. We don't run come outside. We don't see anybody. We don't go back to the supermarket. Maybe he's student. They follow another family to that place. We reach inside supermarket, fine. We did not see him. We come back again. When we are coming back, I saw one woman, a back one little baby, was crying. I'm looking for Noah, looking for my baby. We don't come out for church. That is why I scream, I shout, say, no. They don't see the child. They say, no, because of this program, they already see them. Don't go for the side. That is why I say, let us enter inside to find the children. Where the children there was calling. Before I moved to more like here. What I work like one.
So she started to look for her child. That's to cut the long story short. She thought her child was with her husband. Her child was actually with her husband, but her child stood up and said, I'm going to see mommy, or I'm going to sit down by mommy. And the child left the husband. And then later she went to the husband. She was like, where is David? The husband was like, I thought she came to you. She was like, no. That was the point at which they started to search for David, their 6-year-old child. While they were searching, another family was also searching for their own son, also 6 years old at the time. So 2 families were searching for their children. The name of her son is David. The name of the other family's son is Noah.
In front of the hotel where they put those things, there is a where they say forbidden. The water, big water is there. The children already enter. I see the red coat on top of water. I say, no, this is red coat. But my beginning wear blue knicker and the blue shirt. This is not the color of my child. That is where I scream. The mother of the other one won't come out. He said, no, it's my picking. Don't tell me that. This one is putting clothes. Also, me, I'll pull my clothes I naked. I was crying. One pastor putting clothes, he entered inside the water. People begin to swim the water. They bring out the Noah. They say, no, they did not see David. I say, no. After I said they see the child here, my child must be here. You understand? That is why they're swimming the place. They bring out the children. All the police already conspired there and everything. They try. They do finish. They call the Rogota to transport the children to where they call Uni Clinic in the Hamburg, the teaching hospital. This thing happened between 10 o'clock to 10:30. Everything they don't transport the children. When the later, after like 2 hours, they send the ambulance to come and carry me and the mother of the Noah. They transport to go back because the place is far. They transport to the city.
So basically, the children went into a place that they already marked forbidden. There is water there. I don't know if it's a pool. I don't know if it's a pond, or it's a water place. So they barricaded the place and they wrote forbidden. But the children scaled through it. They went there and they drowned. That is the sad story.
Where they call the phone clinic. Click on this woman's name and people already was the hospital people.
This Madam K.O., like this woman, you're just on the wrong path. Doing this thing you're doing is awful. It's ugly. It doesn't suit your program. I understand that there are presenters out there who want to do Saga and all of that. But if you say you are a family program, this rubbish you're trying to inculcate into your programming is just let me just be careful with my words. This lady is saying, baby, pin this man's, give me his picture. Now, fast, give me his picture. So someone commented, and the lady is asking the husband to really pick his picture out for her, while the other lady was still talking about the loss of her child.
The transport to the city, Hamburg, where they call the phone clinic. Click on this woman's name and people already waited. The hospital people, the nurse, all of them, they already waiting for us. I asked them, wait for my child. I want to see my child. They say they couldn't make it. I said, what? Is this film I'm seeing? Is the acting film here? Really? I said, no. The woman said, no, don't say it. This thing cannot happen. We begin to come, I call my husband that something bad already happened. I call my brother. My brother is the one begging the pastors there. They're beating them. The wife of the one hosting the court and beating cooking food. Where is the Jeremiah? Jeremiah should come out. Even before the trampled the children, that was calling, call the Jeremiah, let Jeremiah come. That was pouring water, that was pouring olive oil, that was pouring everything they use.
So they were trying to, instead of them to medically resuscitate the kids, they were pouring olive oil. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. People don't even know how to do religion or Christianity. Christianity is faith rather, I'm sorry. It's faith. It is spiritual. It is not physical. It is not being over spiritual. A child is lying there, half dead. Pastors were there pouring olive oil. Can you imagine Africans? That is why we don't even go forward. We don't progress. So I just see negligence on all areas. Negligence on the area of the organizers of the program. When you put children in one corner, you should assign someone to look after the children. You're organizing a program, organize and arrange a daycare teacher or someone that will be there to just take it before a child stands up. You know, someone or two people to watch after children. I don't understand. You guys would organize a Christian program. All you're focusing on is let us use a limo to pick our pastor from church. Let us keep our pastor in a 5-star hotel. You're thinking of all those logistics, all those posh, let us use a posh hotel. Let us do this. But you're not thinking of details. The people who are coming, children, sick people, all of that. Was there someone, look, I might be wrong that maybe there was someone and something just happened somehow, but I cannot imagine that you'd have someone watch over children and a child would stand up. 2 children actually stood away and went away from where kids were sitting and went outside into a dangerous environment. Like, negligence is just written all over. And also those ones pouring olive oil. Africans, when will you guys change? So anyway, they said they were calling the pastor himself, the Jeremiah, to come, but he didn't come.
They said, this thing I'm saying for film and because it's film, I call him now. Yeah. We entered there, waited, we did not answer these people, Igbo people. Waiting more than 1 hour, 2 hours, these people were doing on. Come and see the child before they remove the children. Yeah, I said, no, I'm telling you, that morning this thing happened, Jeremiah didn't come out. See, these children give up the hospital, Jeremiah didn't come out. What you see that in the good luck with the fake pastor in the Austria, where they call fake pastor, when one begin all over the world, 5 children and the 5 mothers. Because people don't see them. 5 children, 5 mothers. Pastor Godwin. They don't know the secret behind their secret. So wait the word destiny. Wait the destiny of my son. 6 years old going to 7 years. The other one 6 years going to 7 years. No, the 2 of them were the same, almost the same age. Almost the same age. They're going to school at the same age. You see? There's something behind it. For Jeremiah.
Okay, there is something behind it. That was an incriminating statement that this woman made. KO family, that is going all out against Vera. Vera, when Vera made her first video, we are going to watch that video. Vera never, I watched that video from beginning to the end, and you guys know what I think about Vera. But whatever I think about Vera doesn't mean I'm going to just, whatever she does is just wrong. No, we are just going to say the truth the way it happened. I watched the first video Vera did, the entire video, I watched it. Vera never pointed a finger to this woman to say, everything you were accused of, you did. She never did. But this lady, KO, she said that there is something in it. The fact that 2 children of the same age died, she was already insinuating that the organizers or the pastors had a hand in the death of those children. She already said it. She proclaimed it as a matter of fact. And that is something Vera didn't do. But she was there saying she was going to sue Vera. So is Jeremiah also going to sue you for this statement you made? So she is there just doing it also to other people, but she doesn't want people to even do half of it to her. That is hypocrisy. We also have 0 tolerance for hypocrisy here. Let's continue to watch.
Yes. No,
If two of them were the same, almost the same age.
Almost the same age, they're going to shoot like the same age.
You see? There's something behind it.
Waiting for Jeremiah, waiting for Jeremiah.
Exactly, yes.
Jeremiah didn't come out.
Very funny.
I told them that I'm not going to come out inside that room where they put my beginning until when they show me where Jeremiah is. Let them show me where Jeremiah is. I was shouting, crying, weeping, loving. Before the faithful love, the evil man, the evil man, the wicked soul, when he said he will be alive to better generation to generation.
I sent that message.
He said he opened for Jeremiah for video call. See the way Jeremiah they look the children. Let Jeremiah tell God, Jesus. In the name of Jesus, I put the other name. And Lord, stand up. David is stand up. I didn't hear him for Jeremiah. That is the way the Jeremiah looking like him.
So eventually they called Jeremiah on video call. It was still happening in the same hotel, yeah, where the children died. And the crusade was happening there. Jeremiah was still there at the hotel. So they called him on video call, and the woman said the Jeremiah was just looking like Mumu. She was expecting Jeremiah to say, in the name of Jesus, stand up, David, stand up, Noah. But he didn't do that. He was just looking like Mumu. That's what the woman said.
He did not utter any word.
Okay.
We went back to the hotel. I thought maybe on Monday, this speaking just travel, maybe he go to program the way he go, they travel. The thing began to enter my memory. Really, this child is not in this house. Really, this child is not in this house. Really, David is not in this house.
And after
I look at the clothes. I look at before I travel the biscuit. There is one biscuit enough. I come back, I see where I hate the biscuit. None of my children like this biscuit. You know, every child like this biscuit. I was counting the biscuit every day. One cup will come out from nowhere. I count the biscuit. The following day, the biscuit is still in every way. It is not only for this biscuit. I look at it up. I say, God, where you there? I don't know that my God I'm supposed to handle is not the God of fake people. That is why we arrange, we transport ourselves back. That transport the death of my son to me, that transport the death of the other one to him. The other one is Muslim and they have only child they have. Coming back, see, the day they better the child before you know, after 1 week or 2 weeks, Jeremiah pick a call. He said, I said, who is calling? He said, it's Jeremiah that bring my phone because people surrender me, following me to stay. Now it's normal, helping me to take care of my children.
Okay, so Jeremiah called her a week or 2 later. Again, I'm really sorry that this woman had to go through this. It's awful, and it's not something you should even pray for any other person to go through. It's a terrible thing. It's heart-shattering, heart-wrenching for any mother to have to bury their own child. God forbid. It's not our portion in the name of Jesus. So anyway, to cut the long story short, again, she was trying to say, okay, well, we went back home. I was thinking, you know, the child was just away somewhere. He would come back. But it started to dawn on me that her child was never going to come back. And she was really sad talking about it. And then she said about a week later, Jeremiah called. A week or 2 later, Jeremiah called her by himself. So the thing here is that they went all the way to Germany with her family and her kids. They spent all that money, bought a train ticket, went and stayed in a hotel for 3 days. They got there, hoping that Jeremiah would pray for her husband to get healed. They told her that she would have to pay 1,000 euro to see Jeremiah before he can pray for the husband. And when she was like, I don't have that kind of money, they told her, if you want to go to Nigeria to see Jeremiah in Nigeria, are you not going to also spend 1,000 naira to, 1,000 euro, to go there? So she eventually didn't pay the money, and Jeremiah didn't pray for the husband. So the husband went back home with the sickness. He went there. So it was just a waste of money, a waste of time, and most unfortunately, a waste of life. It was just a very, very senseless, needless, wasteful trip that they made in the hope of, once Jeremiah touches my husband, he's going to be healed, knowing that Jeremiah is not Jesus. He's not God. I hope other people will learn. Look, if you want to go for a crusade, you want to go for a program, go. If you want to say, oh, God, visit me during this crusade, it's fine. But when you put your hope that once I just see this pastor, once he just prays for my husband or me, I'm just healed. That mentality alone, you might just go and be disappointed because that pastor, he also doesn't know if he can heal you. He doesn't know. It's not him healing. So you go in there putting your trust in him when he doesn't even have trust in himself. It's God you should put your trust in for healing. So people, educate yourself. Christianity is not magic. It's not juju. It is not. Have faith in God. Let us learn from this. Osage, welcome. I'm so sorry I didn't even acknowledge you. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So let us all learn from this, please. My battery is about to die, but I'm going to run downstairs and get the charger. But let's just watch before it ends.
Jeremiah asked me, where you from? Come, I told him I'm from Igbo. When Jeremiah said, what happened for this? And Jeremiah did not say anything. His mother said, don't worry, you are my beginning. I will begin to call you. After 1 month, I said, I didn't hear for this. If I write for the one following Jeremiah, that is the one I said picture for you. That one told me that Jeremiah said, you don't want to hear for this nonsense again. You don't want to hear this stupid again.
Thank you, King of all Queens, for sharing. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. So she said, after Jeremiah called her, Jeremiah said, you are my daughter. Don't worry, it is well. I'm going to try to be checking back on you. So she said, after 1 month or 2 months, she didn't hear again from Jeremiah. She started looking for him. Okay, it's not funny. Sorry about that. She started looking then she started to call all the other pastors in Austria, or Germany, I don't know, Germany, right? Yeah. She's not hearing from Jeremiah anymore. And someone told her that they contacted Jeremiah, and Jeremiah said, I don't want to hear about this nonsense anymore. I don't want to hear about this rubbish anymore. That's what she said. Someone told her.
You don't want to hear this stupid again. I got the number is saying it's not reachable. I didn't know that if no number is there called me. Hey, child.
It is well.
I'm waiting for the pastor, nobody call. Nobody can ask this woman is alive, the other family is alive, nobody here.
Yeah, it's quite bad if truly nobody reached out to them after what happened. It's bad. Look, it's a good thing that Jeremiah actually called personally to commemorate with her, if that's a good word, share his condolences and all of that. But she said she was still trying to reach him, but she didn't tell us why she was still trying to call him after then. But I think actually those other pastors in Germany, they should continue to show support, at least maybe for the next 6 months or a year. Let them still once in a while just check up on her. But most of these pastors, look, I'm not saying these particular ones, but most people, they just see this thing they are doing as business. Like, okay, the crusade is over, let's move on to the next. And okay, we've told her sorry, we've given her money, it's fine. But sometimes you still need to continue to check up, and that human side really needs to come forward more. And I think that woman missed that. She missed it. But I don't just understand fully why she was still trying to call Jeremiah again after they already spoke. Like, why exactly? She didn't explain. Also, she didn't tell us why. So I don't know.
Okay, see this. You see this picture. This is he said his name is Dr. Sam.
So eventually, Madam K.O. brought out a picture of the commenter, the one she was telling her husband, babe, bring out this man's picture fast. The husband already gave her the picture. Oga, Mr. Eliob. I don't know Elibo or something. I don't know if that's the way to pronounce. I'm sorry. You are a man. What you're doing, what you're supporting your wife to do now is bad. You're a man. You sent the picture of another man to your wife to drag him. Let's listen to how KO family, this lady, how she dragged the man. The man commented. And then KO family asked her husband, give me this man's picture fast. And the man, the husband gave her the commenter's picture. And let's hear what she's saying about the person. You guys go ahead and share your thoughts.
And Pastor Jeremiah never hesitated to call.
I think it's
Is it this one?
I think it's
and Pastor Jeremiah never hesitated to call to say, I am sorry. You are on the air now. You can.
Wait, I think I got the wrong one. Let me see. Is it this one?
Because I always make my own underground research before I. Okay, see this. You see this picture. This is he said his name is Dr. Sam Imbesim or Ibisim. I pinned the number there. And this young man, he's a pastor as well, I think. He called himself a doctor. These are the men that get their young choir mistress and all those ones in their choir, in their church, pregnanted.
So, Madam Hill family, this is the definition of defamation of character. In case you didn't know, what Vera did is not defamation of character. What Vera did is an expression. It's not even, I'm just going to say, Vera responded and analyzed a video that was circulating online. Vera never pointed a finger at KO family. Vera never said, KO family did this. KO family, you killed your husband. KO family, you brought girls to Europe for prostitution. Vera only said, look, you have to debunk this. You just can't keep quiet. Whoever keeps quiet in things like this is guilty. You have to come out and talk about it. That's what Vera said. Vera never accused KO family, but KO family wants to sue her for defamation, which shows that KO family doesn't even know the meaning of defamation. What KO family is doing to this commenter now is defamation, because KO family is not just responding to something someone said online. She just made up a story about a commenter saying that, I think this man is a pastor. These are the pastors that go about impregnating their choir members. That already is tarnishing that man's reputation. You're showing the picture of a man. This could be someone's husband, someone's father, and you're doing this just because he commented on your video. This is bad. This is ugly. This is wrong. This is defamation of character. You are doing it, and you want to go and report a presenter to your lawyer for analyzing what she saw online, while you are actually the aggressor. What you're doing here is defamation, because were you there when he impregnated church members? Can you mention one or two church members that he impregnated? In which church did it happen? So what you're doing here is killing his reputation and his dignity. That is what you're doing. Let us listen to
pregnant them, and then they will go ahead and give them tablets, and they will now threatening them not to speak. So this kind of handsome pastors, they literally sleep with all their members, and his name is Dr. Sam Imbisi.
You see, you guys that are saying Vera this, Vera that, Vera is bringing this woman into Saga. This woman has been doing Saga for for as long as I can even talk about. Like, all these things we are watching here, Vera hasn't even started. Vera hasn't even started analyzing her, but she is here perpetrating this level of evil on other people. And her husband actually sent this picture to her. Oga, you know, I'm not even going to address this woman anymore, because like this woman, maybe she doesn't even realize that this is wrong, but it's very wrong. It's ugly. Like, really doesn't fit what people think of KO family. Well, she's a nice woman. She's just doing her thing. This is not how you do your thing. This is not family friendly. That someone commented on your video doesn't give you the right to abuse your position as a presenter, because you're the one sitting at the back of the camera, because you're the one that can show their picture. You don't do that. Where did you learn this? And then your own husband sent it to you. Your husband, who is a man. This is a man like your husband. He has a wife probably and kids, and you're saying he's impregnating people. How do you know? Can you prove it? When you label someone and you make out false statements about them, that is defamation. That is lying against them. So this is wrong. This is ugly, madam. This is really bad. So this lady, I'm sorry, you're not as innocent as some people just feel like, oh, Vera this, Vera that. This thing this lady did to this man is worse than what Vera did. Yeah? So is this man now, should he also come out and start bragging, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to call my lawyer? They never even talked to you. Vera hasn't even said anything. This lady has started mentioning lawyers. But look at what she's just doing to this man now. It's worse than what Vera did. So if you're beating Vera up 10 times, make sure you beat KO family lady 20 times first before you go and attack Vera. And a lot of people attacked Vera because of who Vera is, but you have to judge people per case. Per case. Vera is not my ideal presenter. You guys already know that. But in this case, let's just be fair. Let's be honest here. Okay?
NBC. See, if this woman you claim, what you wrote here is that those of you that gang up against Prophet Jeremiah, you will be disgraced. Mark my word. Nobody is ganging up against Jeremiah. Okay, see?
So that is what the man commented. Those of you ganging up against Jeremiah, you will be disgraced. Mark my words. Is that enough for this woman to tell such grievous lies against that man just because he came and commented that you are ganging up against his pastor? I don't know if it's his pastor. And then you now lying against him that he is impregnating women in his church. He's giving them medicine to remove the pregnancy. He's doing this. Like, madam, like, you can play the victim. That is what is happening here. You are doing these evil things to your viewers and commenters, you and your husband, because he's also an accomplice in this for sending you that picture. And he didn't even caution you when you were doing that. He saw you, he heard you saying those things. He didn't give you a sign that, my wife, it's okay here. He didn't. So he's also an accomplice and it is wrong. But you will cry out against Vera when Vera didn't even do a quarter of what you just did to this man. Okay, I don't know if we should watch that again.
You see this picture? This is he said his name is Dr. Sam Imbesim or Ibisim. I pinned the number there. And this young man is a pastor as well, I think. He called himself a doctor. These are the men that get their young choir mistress and all those ones in their choir, in their church, pregnanted. They will impregnate them, and then they will go ahead and give them tablets, and they will now threatening them not to speak. So this kind of handsome pastors, they literally sleep with all their members, and his name is Dr. Sam Imbi.
Okay, that's my battery going.
See, if this woman you claim, what you wrote here is that those of you that gang up against Prophet Jeremiah, you will be disgraced. Mark my word. Nobody is ganging up against Jeremiah.
Okay. We're going to watch the other one, but I'm going to quickly go and find a solution to my battery problem. Otherwise, we can't watch any more videos. What's wise to do? Let's quickly watch one and then we go.
Because I always make my own underground research before I invited you. So somebody told me that Jeremiah is even wanted. So if he made the mistake of coming to Germany, because he was supposed to have come and explain his side of it, what actually happened? This is your crusade. This is your conversion. People came because of you. So you have to come and tell us, this is how Europe works. People die, little children at the age of 6. Both of them happen to be the same age, almost 7. We all know what many pastors are doing in Africa, okay? But we are not saying that Pastor Jeremiah had hand in the death, but it could be because it is very, very much of a coincidence. 6 years and a half, the same class, they happen to die in that hotel.
Okay, so like I said, what this lady did, her analysis is the same or similar to what Vera did. So why is she going hard against Vera? As I'm talking, I'm just going to move to another room to see if I can find my charger. So she is saying, look, I'm not saying Jeremiah did it, but I just find it suspicious that 2 children of the same age died at his crusade. And it's similar to what Vera said. Vera said, look, I'm not saying KO family is guilty, and I'm not saying she's also not guilty, but she has to come and make a statement. So why suing Vera for something that you are doing or capable of doing or something you have done to other people? You have done it to Pastor Jeremiah and even to your commenters. Why trying to sue? So you can do things to people, but Vera and other people don't have the right to do those things to you because you feel like you can brag and threaten with a lawyer. Do you understand? That is a very, very wrong and intimidating position you want to hold. And it's not a good position for social media. And definitely not a good position for someone who claims they do family programs. Really, really not a good look. Okay, I'm going back upstairs. All right, are you guys dropping comments? Let me see your comments. Also share the video while we continue the analysis. Share. I want to thank those of you who already shared. So we are still going to get to Vera's videos. She did 2 videos. The second one was like she went really hard. But the first one was, for me, I just feel like, yeah, she was just, I don't know, she was very critical with her analysis, and I don't think there should be anything too wrong with it. Okay, I just charged the phone. Let me plug this one also just to be sure. Okay. Whoa. All right, let's move on to the next video.
Because I always make my own underground research before I. And that child that died is called David, and you knew his name as well when he was his mother's womb. I pray right now that that child's soul rests in a perfect peace. And yes, I raised my voice and I said, anyone that will comment any bad comment on this session when we are still mourning this little child, may you lose your entire generation in the mighty name of Jesus.
Is this woman, are you a witch? Are you a prophetess? Are you a host, a presenter? I'm not understanding what is going on and why I mean, I watched the entire video, so, but I cannot just place why she has to do all of this. Is it necessary? What does it add to the video and the interview she already did of the woman who lost her child? She was going really hard against commenters, but swearing for them that they will lose their entire generation. What did Vera say? Look, I compare people. If I want to come out and complain about someone, you guys should also look at my track record. If people would, say things about me like, oh my God, blessing, you're talking nonsense, and then I'll come out and start crying. Why can you tell me I'm talking nonsense? I'm going to sue you. You guys better pull out those videos where I've said people do nonsense or talk nonsense. This woman, you're doing worse. That's the case here. And people are going hard and ham against Vera. How about all of this woman is doing, swearing for viewers and commenters because they feel a certain way about a certain subject matter? I think this is really bad. I think this is really wrong. Yeah, let's just be honest. This woman is doing great with her family programs. But when it comes to, this is just a behavioral thing. This is a thing with her behavior. And it's bad. This is bad,
It will never be well with any man, any woman who will come on this very, very video, hearing a mother voice, hearing her shed tears, and yet you will comment anything bad of this woman or speak any evil about this woman. May you never find peace in the mighty name of Jesus. I arise as the power God has given to me, the same power God has given to every one of us. That hand you will use to comment wrongly, you shall never find peace as from today. Anyone who will write anything bad about this woman, in the mighty name of Jesus, you will never find peace.
You shall bury your children, your families, your brothers and sisters in the mighty name of Jesus. So if you do not know the pain of a mother, you will live to receive pain in your whole life in the mighty name of Jesus. So shall it be.
Yes. Oh my God, that one loud. Wait. No, it's not that one I want to hear.
In your whole life in the mighty name of Jesus. So shall it be. What? The spit that comes out of a mother's mouth can never be gathered together.
The spit that comes out from a mother's mouth can never be gathered together. So which spit can be gathered together? Where is that adage from? Did she just cook up that adage? Think about it or what? Anybody's mouth that spit comes out of can never be gathered, not only from a mother's mouth.
So as the water you use to wash your feet can never be used to wash your face.
It can be used though. Why? If you wash your feet, if you wash your feet in a bucket, if you choose to wash the water or use the water to wash your face, why not? The adages don't even make sense.
So shall it be.
Okay, so for me, Madam was just exaggerating. All of this was uncalled for, cursing and swearing for your commenters because they are writing things you don't like. And look, commenters, those people, like, I don't know, some of them are just beyond me. They just write. But you should know that these are just commenters. You have no control over what people write. The only thing you can do is caution them, block them if they are irritating you too much. You know, caution them, tell them, look, we don't tolerate this thing here. Get out of here. Block them, send them off. But generalizing and swearing in this manner, telling them they will lose their brothers, sisters, generation, children. You guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let's move on to the next video. Where is... Let me see.
You know you are my...
I don't know if it's this one.
And that child that died is called Pastor Godwin. You know you are supposed to be my brother. We are from the same Igbanke. You remember when you came here and you started toasting a married woman? Pastor Godwin, my feet that is bleaching. You know now, you were begging me on everybody behind, and so you got the shake. I pray you never cross my path. You never cross my path, Pastor Godwin. We are here in Austria. We are here in Austria. You know how I treated your siblings calling me from Italy, all the bastard people you have around you.
Hey, all the bastard people you have around you, Pastor Godwin, all those ones who were begging this madam on your behalf. That's what madam said.
Bitchy man that is every woman in Vienna. Pastor Godwin, they sleep with them. NPM Church. I used to worship the same church with Pastor Godwin. Pray that one day, I will not have to testify against that Pastor Godwin. I will let her know, say, both of us na Igbanke. He carry prick, he carry broadcast. If that of him prick is wider than my pussy, who will know?
Yeah. My people. He said, Pastor Godwin, if that hole, I think she meant the hole. I don't know if she's the hole she's talking about. Say the man carry prick as now here. She carry. Wait, I don't want to put words in her mouth. Let's listen to that part again.
It's wider than my pussy. He carry prick, he carry broadcast. If that of him prick is wider than my pussy, who will know?
Okay, I'm not just going to reiterate that. You guys heard it already. Okay, so she was going hard on Pastor Godwin, one of the junior pastors, I believe, of Jeremiah. Let's watch the next clip, and I'm going to take comments very soon.
It is very, very painful. I know the pain a mother have during the pregnancy, delivery, breastfeeding, taking care of the child until that child will even complete 7 years or 6 years and a half, as this woman has mentioned. So, Pastor Jeremiah, you would have done better by at least taking your time to sympathize with this woman. That is just all. And at least forgetting that 1,000 euro and just give her a little prayer, just to console just to comfort her, just to be there for her as a man of God and as a Christ-like. But you did not do that because it is easier for you to raise 8 million and give to any other person who didn't place any request.
Okay, you guys see, we started the video with the 8 million he gave the pastor. So she started all those videos when that pastor started to trend, when he gave that actor 8 million euro. And she also made reference to it here. Yes?
And that child that died.
Oh no, we already watched this, madam.
Pastor Godwin.
We also watched this.
It is very, very painful. I know the pain mother have during the pregnancy, delivery, breastfeeding, taking care of the child until that child will even complete 7 years or 6 years and a half, as this woman have mentioned. So, Pastor Jeremiah, you would have done better by at least taking your time to sympathize with this woman. That is just all. And at least forgetting that 1,000 euro and just give her a little prayer, just to console, just to comfort her, just to be there for her as a man of God and as a Christ-like. But you did not do that because it is easier for you to raise 8 million and give to any other person who didn't place any request than to even, bring down your pride. The same way when Jeremiah, they go toilet, they shit. And if they shit, he go press. Now so me, they go toilet, they shit. Thank you all so much. God bless you all for being here. And like I said, anybody who use hand to type anything bad here, God will destroy your entire generation. God will destroy your entire generation. If only I am not a mother, and if only God is not my creator.
So, just in case you're wondering, she's doing it again for the second time. She already made this curse before. She's still insisting on it. She's doing it again.
I have said it, so shall it be. So shall it be. Goodbye.
See you again. So, let me know what you guys think. Madam KO, I don't know. Like I told you guys before, I think she's doing all of this for sensation. Trust me. And I'm not in her mind. I might also not be 100% correct, like I always say, but from the look of things, I've watched a few of her videos and I can study quite well. I think she's doing all of this for sensation. She's exaggerating her emotions so that people go, you go this panic, as we say in Dutch, like it will be intriguing, suspense, let's just do it like that, let it be hot. I think she's just acting. That's just what I think about all of this. She's just acting. Yes. So anyways, after she made these videos, let me close the door. I can hear those people downstairs. You guys continue to share and drop your comments. So after she made all of these videos, one man from Nigeria came out of the blues and went ham against her also. Let's watch. His name is MC Eyagbeshare, something like that.
Now, Madam KO, family, whatever you call yourself. I don't they follow you for long when you tell they do all this rubbish. They talk to people anyhow. Now, the truth of the matter, make I ask you this question. My people more like here, what make me they won't argue this one. Where your husband, your Igbo man, will come out for suffer, will come out for suffer. Where is they? After you born children for the man, you know say the man he get money and property. You can't do finish poison the man.
Okay, I think I'm going too fast. Let me see. We are going too fast now. Whether she dey spit. Yeah. Wow, see child mama. Yeah, the spit part for me was gross. You guys know how I see saliva. Ew. Spitting all over the place. Who sent you a message? Crying more than the bereaved. Do you guys understand? Like spitting, like ew. Anyways, before MC Eyagbeshare did his video, Myriados did a video. You know, eyes were on Madam KO. I'm not gonna play Myriados' video. I'm just gonna talk briefly about it. Myriados was calling her out in a way, saying, "Oh, Madam KO, you have to empower your viewers. You're advertising AliExpress hair to them. You're advertising hair made by Chinese people. Why not empower the people who watch you in Nigeria, or Nigerians or Africans who watch you? Let them also do these things by themselves. And then you would help them to promote and market, and you're helping them that way. You're helping your own, not Chinese people." So she really kind of like did that video against Madam KO. Yes. And I don't think she really insulted her, but you know how Myriados does her things. The only part that I saw that she kind of like talked directly to her was where she was like, you they force yourself, make you fine. You they do your mouth like this so that your dimples will come out, something like that. For me, that was just unnecessary. But maybe she also said a few other things. I didn't watch the entire video. I watched a part where, like I watched a small part where a blogger just cut out like, I think 30 minutes out of it or something like that. And that is why I am not analyzing Myriados here, because I did not watch the full video. So it wouldn't make sense to only be analyzing a clip or a short version of it. But just to summarize what that video was about. And then Madam KO came out to respond to Myriados. Here is the video. This is before that MC from Nigeria did his own video. Myriados did that.
I have a message for my wonderful sister, a very beautiful young lady, very hardworking. She's very intelligent, black beauty, and I love her guts. I love what she's doing. Love is a beautiful thing, don't get it twisted. You all know love is what we are sharing here on our page, in our platform, in our own life. Dude, love was already too much in our own life. So she's nobody else than Myriados.
All right, we're going to watch the rest on another device.
Immediately I saw the face. I said, who would be this? And she made a video with KO family yesterday. And I was like, immediately I saw the face. I said, who would be this person? Way fine. Fine like fresh tomato. Fine anyhow. You know, she's so beautiful. And I thought I should listen more. And I realized that, okay, she's trying to talk about the braided hair, which I presented the other time. And she was like, I'm supposed to help Africans by telling them to braid the hair and bring to me for sale. And me, they go AliExpress, go they buy hair, go they sell. Okay, it is just a question of misunderstanding. She misunderstood it all. Okay, and I want to use this opportunity to tell her, I don't know if you guys know this song. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you lately that I love you? This song is directly to Myriados.
You guys, when I watched this response to Myriados, I was confused. And I think I'm still a little confused. I'm not sure yet. But you guys should drop your comments. Let me know. Do you think this video was to make fun of Myriados, or was it really a genuine video? When I started to watch the video, initially I thought, oh my God, this is an indirect way to kind of like ridicule Myriados. But when I watched the end, I thought it was genuine. I thought, yeah, she was really trying to just explain her video. I didn't think this was a way to make fun of Myriados. At the end of the video, I just felt like, oh, she was even telling people to support Myriados. But some people are saying, no, she was using indirect. She was being sarcastic. What do you guys think? Do you think this was just a genuine video from her heart, or she was just being diplomatic with her insult to Myriados? Help me out with that one.
I want to tell you first and foremost that I truly, truly love you. I love you so much. You are my sister. You are my friend. You are my honey pie. You are my sweet potato. You are my bananas, my omali chamwa. So my sister, you are very beautiful. You are cute. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Let me clarify that. The point is that I do not sell hair. I don't go also AliExpress. Don't get it twisted. I do not buy things from AliExpress. I do sometimes buy from Amazon. Yeah. But that particular braided wig, which I presented here, is not for me. Oh, I know they say here, not for me. If anybody thinks it's for me, how can I even have so much stress? I will still go the sell hair. They look for hair, because they sell again. I'm actually helping someone to sell it, and I'm not collecting money for adverts for this. So my wonderful sister, kindly go and watch that video. Help her, view her, follow her, be kind. Her name on our page, our Facebook page name is Mary Edo Expression Hair. So kindly go there and view her videos, follow her page. She's a nice person. She must be a nice person to bring me out on social media and discuss about me. Give her some views, give her some like, give her some love. Don't insult her. Okay, you know, people have their way of reasoning. Some people also conclude before knowing the truth.
Okay. People have their way of reasoning. Some people conclude before knowing their truth. That was an indirect jab, and she might not mean it. I don't know. I think she's been misunderstood with this video. I don't think she was trying to insult Myriados, but she said some things that seemed like she was throwing a jab at Myriados, but she was just trying to explain. And for me, I think, but you guys might think otherwise. You might think, no, she was really going against Myriados. So she was like, some people conclude without really knowing everything. And yeah, a lot of presenters conclude before knowing everything.
Mary S-Mass in advance, compliment of the season to my wonderful sister Myriados. Please share this video so that it can get to her, okay? Okay, not only Saga and I will share. Now love, let love lead. If we have love, we will not be doing Saga. If we have love.
And another thing, the way she started the video, you know, overtly praising Myriados, my beautiful sister.
And I thought I should listen.
I just felt like it was a bit too much. This is someone you don't even know singing for her, my sweet tomato. She's a nice woman. I love you so much. So for me, I think she was just exaggerating that part. And maybe that's also why some people thought she wasn't being genuine, because, you know, overdoing things sometimes can also. Okay, let's continue.
My sweet potato, I love you. Okay, don't get it twisted. I do not buy braided stress. I will still go it, and I'm not collecting money for helping someone to sell it. And kindly go and watch that video. Help her, view her, follow her, be kind. Her name on our page, our Facebook page name is Mary Edo.
Oh, you also think they are indirect? Really? I don't know. But if she was really there to indirectly insult Myriados, I don't think she would be telling people to go and like and follow and support her. You understand? So for me, I'm really still confused about this video. Honestly, I just don't know where to put it. I don't know where to place this one. I can't pretend and say, oh, she was really insulting, or to say, oh, she was really just being nice. I don't know. It's a very confusing video. But the other part why it's also confusing, like I said, is she was telling people to actually go and support her. Why would you do that if you are there to insult someone? That's why I find it confusing. You understand? So you guys should help me out with that part.
Expression hair. So kindly go there and view her videos, follow her page. She's a nice person. She must be a nice person to bring me out on social media and discuss about me. Give her some views, give her some like, give her some love. Don't insult her. Okay, you know, people have their way of reasoning. Some people also conclude before knowing the truth. Mary S-Mass in advance, compliment of the season to my wonderful sister Myriados. Please share this video so that it can get to her, okay? Okay, not only Saga and I will share. Now love, let love lead. If we have love, we will not be doing Saga. If we have love, somebody even talk ill about you. Either you ignore this person or you come and speak opposite of what the person is saying.
So why were you trying to saga your commenters when they wrote things that didn't align with your thoughts? This is another person doing one thing and saying the total opposite. So you're here doing this, oh, I'm sweet, oh, I'm nice video. When someone does bad against you, it's not only saga we do, but you promise to do saga against anybody who comments what you don't like. You will bring out their picture. So why are you not telling Meridos that now? I'm not saying you should, but do you understand? You're not consistent. So you feel like you have power and aggression against your viewers, but you see a presenter that you know has the capacity to deal with your bum, and now you are all of a sudden sweet and no be only saga we they do. So why not threaten her now that you're going to bring out her picture and deal with her like you said you deal with your viewers? Do you see? Madam?
Speak opposite of what the person is saying. We don't need quarrel. We don't need fights. Me personally, I need my sleep. I'm not fish out. You don't understand? She's not worthy to follow. I beg, come on and follow her. But for my sake, come on and follow her, I beg to. Forget her bad mouth and do it for KO family. Yes, do it for me. You know, if you use good to pay evil, that is only when this life will be a better place. If you are using bad to pay bad, then bad not go finish for this world. Let's patronize Mary Eyagbeshare.
Okay, so Meridos also responded to this video. Meridos really hated the part where she said, don't pay evil for evil. So Meridos was like, so I'm evil. And the funny part of it is Meridos said that they talked on the phone before this woman did this video. I don't know who called who. But Meridos did a video and said, look, before she went out to do this video, we talked. And she told me she was going to do a video to tell people that we are not quarreling. And then she came out and she was telling her viewers, don't pay evil with evil. So I'm evil. Do you understand? So for me, I cannot even analyze this particular video because I'm still confused. I don't know for sure where this video belongs. Although something is still telling me that she was being, I don't know, that she was trying to tell people to really support Meridos. I don't know, but you guys feel like, no, she was just being sarcastic.
Let's help her. I mean, she might even grow and become a company owner. And she will start making this in a very big way. Let's promote her, really. By the time she's extremely busy, she will not have time to even talk about KO family.
Damn. Okay, that one was a jab. That one was a jab. In other words, if Meridos gets what she they do with her life, she no go get time to they go look at what KO family they do. If she don't big, yeah, she don't establish, she not go even get time for KO family. Not because she don't get what she sorry, she didn't say it that way, but indirectly I think she meant that, you know, if you're so busy with your life, you wouldn't remember what KO family or what anybody else is doing.
She will be excess busy and counting her money.
Abby.
So let us help her. She insults too much. Oh, she insults too much. No, she will not do it again. She's following KO family program. She now know what love is.
Okay? Damn. Okay. Whoa. Okay. It's beginning to sink. It's beginning to sink by me. Wait. She said, no, you guys should follow her. She's now following KO family. She now knows what love is. So she didn't know love before. You guys should go and show her love. She doesn't have love. You guys should go and show her love. She now knows. She didn't know before. Damn, that one hit. That one hit. That one hit.
She will not do it again. She's following KO family program. She now know what love is. Okay, she will not do it again. Okay, please, really, that expression has no joke. It is good to try it again. Why not? Let's support our own. Let's go and support her. Okay, let's follow her. We are fed up with love. We have extra SS love. If you know, say since you be following KO family, say you get SS love. Let me be seeing the love. Start pressing love, love, love. If you know, say you don't grow so much love, say the love wait there for your body, they throw away. That you can even give to Mary Eyagbeshare.
Damn.
Let me see the love.
No, okay. Now I'm getting it a bit. Okay, yeah, okay. It depends on how you say it. It depends. I don't know. It really depends. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm not in her mind. I'm not in her heart to know her intention. So I'm not going to talk too much about this one.
Love, love. If you know you are going to follow her now and patronize her, let me see the love, love, love. Anuli, I know they see your love, love, love. Sister Anuli, what about Yvonne? You are just coming. If you know you are going to follow her right now, please kindly do, okay? Let me see the love. You don't see our people to get love. See your family with their plenty love. Una too sabi, exactly. Look at what I'm talking about. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is kind. Love is forgiving. Love is patience. Love is tolerance. Love is caring. Love is everything. Love does not gossip. Love does not condemn.
Love does not gossip. Love does not condemn.
Something I've almost forgotten to say is, like yesterday, somebody left us a message. The person wanted to talk to us, and we gave our number. And then the person left us a voice message, a young lady in Italy. My husband had already asked if she has a document. She said yes, she has a document. And we were actually contemplating in helping before Sister Mariedos left a message with KO family. And I became afraid. We really wanted to invite. I said to my husband by January, or my husband said to me, maybe by January, because me, I said this month she can start coming and she can start living by us, she can work with us, and we can help her. My husband said, why not January? Let the new year start. That was what we concluded last night. When I saw this video and I saw another video that one lady also made with me, I don't want to mention her name, because that one says she won't saga me, she won't cut me, she won't do this, she won't do that. So I better not mention her name because she's not important at all.
Damn.
I became afraid. Say, if I invite this kind of person inside now, who knows whether na Saga people, they pay them to come into my life. So please, let's just leave Saga aside. I use this opportunity to beg every one of us. But if it is benefiting you and it is what you love doing, go ahead. Okay, there are some things you are doing, it makes you happy. As long as it's making you happy, go ahead. But to me personally, now my own view be that it's making me afraid. This young lady now of yesterday, I don't fear, because I'm going to fear to bring somebody inside to help, and then you will come the video when I go toilet. So I'm afraid that my sister, I have to disappoint you.
Right. So she finalized by saying that she was supposed to help someone to get a job, or to offer the person a job, a domestic job, something like that. But because of Mariedo's video, she is now afraid to help that person, which I don't think it was a good time to say that. So it's just like leaving Mariedos with guilt now. So Mariedos is supposed to be feeling guilty now that, oh, because of my video, someone is not going to get a job. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I see some red flags in her video. Yeah, I do see some red flags. And Mariedos has really, really come out to, respond and really tell her that she is not really pleased with this video.
Now, Mother KO family, whatever you call yourself, I don't they follow you for long. When you tell they do all this rubbish, they talk to people anyhow. Now, the truth of the matter, make I ask you this question. My people more like here, what make me they won't argue this one. Where your husband, your Igbo man, will come out for suffer, Where is they? After you born children for the man, you know say the man don't get money and property. You come to finish poison the man. When you poison the man finish, family now they ask you of autopsy. You begin to hide up at that. That one I'm point number one when they ask you. Because now people use to dig. Now I won't help you to dig your own common side.
Okay, so this man, a Nigerian comedian, came out to level all these allegations against Madam KO that she allegedly killed her ex-husband. And before this man even, I think Mommy Love has also done videos against KO family, and I think KO family was referring to Mommy Love that, you know, another lady, maybe that was Mommy Love she was talking about. I've not watched Mommy Love's video. That's why I'm also not going to say anything about that. So this man that you guys just listened to did this video, and I reached out to him. I sent him a message because I wanted to probe him further. I'm not someone who would jump on a story out of, okay, let me just trend, let me just follow the trend and get sensation out of it, or just analyze because it's trending, everyone is talking about it. I want to get facts. I want to ask him critical questions, you know. So I sent him a message on WhatsApp. He responded, and when I told him I would like to have him to send him some questions and for us to, or maybe interview him for us to really talk more about these things he said, he didn't respond. So he didn't say yes, he didn't say no. He just asked who I was, and I told him. I also I tried to reach out to KO family themselves. I saw a number on their Facebook page. I called that number, but that number never rings, and the number is not on WhatsApp. So I was calling directly, I was getting their voicemail. So I also dropped a message on voicemail, but that number doesn't ring. So I don't know if it's the good number, but it's on their Facebook page. So I reached out to both of them, but unfortunately I couldn't get any story from either of them. So what I want to do is try to call to see if I might be lucky enough to hear from at least one of them. Okay, this one is not connecting. It says calling, but it's not ringing out, I think. Maybe phone is off, or he doesn't have network now. It's not ringing, by the way. It's not connecting, rather. Okay, I'm going to end the call and watch the rest of that video. Okay. Where is it? It's here.
Kill family. That white man for suffer. Get the man. What do you do the man? Provide your autopsy, give the family people. When you take poison, the white man died, the innocent white man take poison and die. Provide that. Then number 2 again. You Babalawo will come online recently when you blast you, when you call those screenshots, it matter. Come post up for social media. Kill family. Because at the time you say my anger they increase them and they provoke.
So he said Kill family also put a picture of a juju man, a voodoo man, on Facebook. I don't know the story behind that. I don't know what transpired between Kill family and the juju man. If there is anything like that happened, I don't know about it. I don't know. I really don't know. But he said a lot of things.
Press on for this woman head.
I'm ready to press gun for this woman's head. I'm going to analyze this man's video. Let's just watch.
Tell us the distance and barrier between me and her. You know that this should be enough for the girl for this one. Because anything come back, you know they talk anyhow. Number 3, make I ask you, people small guess. Once you see that the girl will be, if they get something, when they carry, they go abroad, they go to a shower. Then number 4, after you kill that white man finish, waiting make you go carry your husband boyfriend when they supply you dead body water. Go marry and go abroad. People like your own family have been like family. They don't be better people. They go frustrate your picking or put up a shower, do prostitution. Avoid them. People like this like your own family, my people. Make them see avoid them or that their body water instead they tell them to medicine. But avoid them. I mean, they tell them, and they want to not be better person. Because they know that to the gossip, they talk anything they like.
Okay, what do you guys think about this man? What do you guys think about this man? Here is what I think about him. It's unfortunate that I, really couldn't talk with him to get more details from him and to also ask critical questions as to how he came about his information and why he is even doing all of this. But just looking at everything, I just think this man was talking baloney. Just looking at the video, you just know there is no honesty in what this man is doing. I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. If you watch this video and you're looking at KO family with one eye, just based on what this man said, you need to reconsider the potency of your brain, because it's just written all over that this man, there is something behind it. Either he's doing it to please someone, or someone put him up to it. I don't think he's just doing it in his own accord. I think there is something behind it. I think there is more to this man than meets the eye, you know. Yeah, that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. And if he thinks I'm wrong, and he can really boast with his full chest that I am 100% sure of what I'm saying, Oga, you have my number. Blessing Njoh, I sent you a message on WhatsApp. Then really come out boldly. Yeah, you did a video. You did a bold video as though, you know, I know what I'm talking about. Anyone can do that. Anyone with a promise of getting something out of it could possibly do what you did. But where we kind of like know truly if you are genuine is when you are put under cross-examination. When audience and viewers can ask you critical questions that we want to see if you can really tell and answer those questions, then we know if you're genuine. You are based in Nigeria. All of a sudden, you know everything that has been going on in this woman's life in all these years that she has been in Austria. Have you ever been to Austria or anywhere close to Austria? Do you know people in Austria? Do you know this woman personally? Have you ever met her? Have you ever spoken to her? Do you know her ex-husband? What do you know about her? How do you know her that you know all these details? And why is it now in 2021 that you're coming forward with all these allegations? The ex-husband passed on years and years ago. Why today that she started to talk about all these things she's talking about? I honestly don't believe this Oga. He just did his own part. For whichever reasons he might have, it's between him and God. I don't know. I'm not going to judge him, but I don't feel like this man is telling the truth out of what he knows. He might be, look, what he said might be true, but maybe someone gave him the story. I know Richard. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't think he experienced it. I don't think he's stating facts. You know, when you really know something for sure, I don't think he does. I don't think so. But you guys, if you think differently, let me know. Okay, so Vera, that is where Vera actually comes in. Vera came in and analyzed this man's video.
So my people now go know this KO family when they Facebook. That woman when he sleep, when he call the talk one time, say, now so that they carry a video, say, he don't want no problem. Say, he don't want they carry a video, KO family, when married to that, whether the man have been Agbo. So, matter.com say the woman, when he born for Oyibo, when he born to pick for Oyibo, say, he use Otapia, take by Oyibo man, say they call the house for it, they call and say, people call the Oyibo man, people call the house of what he kid woman, whether na native you use, whether na English you use, my people, the video they you go hear and many of now we never hear my people.
Yeah, so most of you are also saying that the guy is not legit. I mean, it's written all over. He's not a very good actor. You guys understand? He did it convincingly, like I'm sure of what I'm saying. Well, I want to ask you, KO family, but you guys are already good upstairs, you know. Okay, I'm not sure if he's working for, I don't know who he's working for, but I just know that he's not genuine. Okay, let's continue to watch Vera's video. This is where actually Vera came into all of this, and I just picked out the highlights from Vera's analysis of that man's video.
And as I did the social media, KO family, we just want to give our opinion. If he be say you na lie for your head, you have to come outside and speak. You need to come outside, talk. Now true or not be true, or say your own side, what you know for the matter, talk, or if you are the person don't get problem, let people know, say you are this person don't get problem before. You just want blackmail you, let us know. See the guy will bring the matter. May I show another.
So in this video, Vera didn't You guys, you need to go and watch that Vera's video. The first one, I'm not talking about the second one she did after KO family went about talking about lawyer and everything. This first video Vera didn't accuse this KO family. Vera was just telling her, Madam, come out. But one thing I want to tell Vera is, please, don't just be calling people to come out. You understand? Of course, you can do it, but don't expect that everyone is going to respond to everything that is being said about them online. So people have better things to do. It's not everyone who is I do. That, oh, they just mentioned my name there, I have to go and do a video. Oh, another person said I did it. You don't do it. If you know what you're doing on social media, you know that is not your cup of tea on social media. That means every second you would abandon the most important things in your life to be responding to people who don't matter, who don't add anything to your life. You understand? If someone cooks up a story about you and you feel like you have all the time in the world to do so, go ahead and do it. But please don't expect that other people would also be wasting their time to be answering to nonsense. And the moment you start to answer people, other people will start coming out for you to answer them. Because some people just need attention. They are seeking attention. And once you know you have attention to give, that will give them reason to continue to do videos against you. So sometimes most people who have sense, they don't respond and come out to always debunk stuff. Some stuff are just nonsense and rubbish and time wasters. So that's the only place I feel like, why is Vera calling this woman to come out? Why? You understand? Why is she, she let her decide. Of course, you can advise someone, look, it's best for you to come out. Like during Naomi's saga, I was like, look, it would be best for Naomi to say her side of the story. But if she says, I don't want to, we have to respect it. You understand? She must not. It's best and better for her to come out. But don't expect that she must come out. It doesn't work that way. You understand? That's the only place I feel like, okay, Vera, madam, slow down. We are gonna watch another one, but here on this device.
So it's for this woman to do, because when Mary Edo's talk to this woman come outside, begin they use Mary Edo, say they do yeah. They use her say they do prank and order. For this kind strong accusation, when she know that is not truth, she need to come outside and prove. Because when Mary Edo talk to her about normal human hair, correct her that is not human hair, is expression attachment, she came outside after 1 week, after 3 days, to humiliate the truth. So if she did not come outside with this many accusations, that is not true. She come outside for Mary Edo's. Talk to Mary Edo's. In fact, you listen yourself, you will see what I'm saying. So for this kind of allegation is too much. I don't believe, not that I believe what that man talk. No.
Do you guys hear? She even said, look, it's not that I believe what that man said. So why did KO family do that video saying she was going to sue presenters in Europe? And she did it after Vera's video. Like, that video was just baseless. She just wanted to, she thought she could find a scapegoat in Vera. But I don't really see what Vera did wrong. Vera said it categorically. Look, I'm not saying that man was saying the truth, but I just feel like if KO family could have come out to respond to Mary Edo's, then she should also be able to come out to respond to this man with those heavy allegations that he came forward with. What is wrong with that statement? Nothing, in my opinion.
But my people, when anybody call talk lie for a head, you not come outside and prove yourself and bring it to reality and say, please, oh God, bring your face. It's true though. If matter come, she get mad. But she can't defend herself. The way she defend herself for where Mary Edo stay. I beg. Let her come and defend herself for where, as she can't defend herself for her fans and followers. She should still come outside and defend herself. Simple. I said, busy. So, madam, hey, all enemy family, please, with due respect, I don't know if you say your pikin, not my pikin, no. Maybe if you see me, if you be small because you don't strong, you understand. But at the time, you have to come outside, just clear the hair, as to clear the hair for where Mary Edo stay.
Okay. Let's watch the last one from Vera before we move on.
Then you cut the history, man, kill her just like that. With poison. Man, tell you, the family of the white man when you go poison kill, so they still find you. They still find you. Provide your autopsy, where to kill your pikin,
My people, make I tell you now one thing. This way this man, I not believe I'm 100% sure. And I'm not saying I lie, they lie 100% sure. Now me do not dey.
You hear? She is in the middle. She never accused Kale family. She never bullied Kale family with that story. She just analyzed what someone said, and her standpoint was, Kale family, please come out and say something about it. Yes, which I don't see anything wrong with. Let me find my picture before we continue. Where is that my picture? Okay. Let me see. Blessing Mabel video was in order. The warning refrain others from using the issue to bully her family. She was warning others. Who was she warning? Presenters. Warning them by threatening them with a lawyer. Her video was in response to Vera, and I don't think it was in order, like you said. Well, it's my opinion, and you also have yours. If you want to sue people because you feel like they've defamed your character, go ahead and do so. Don't be shouting lawyer, lawyer, lawyer every day. It's not the first time this woman would use a lawyer. She has mentioned lawyer for commenters, ordinary commenters. Mention lawyer. This is the third video. Let's just watch her video. Let's not talk too much about it. Hey, Seraphina's Kitchen, welcome. Good to have you. So yeah, Madam K.O. went on to respond to Vera.
I am a matured woman. Like I said earlier before, I am 43. If you do not know me very well, I study here in the country. I'm a certified nurse. And if you know very well, I'm a mother, okay? And we are working towards adopting Valerie. We are already in there. Maybe January, the result will come from court. Not be me born Valerie with my stomach. Not be me born Valerie. But I accept her to be my child. The mother was my friend, and which I have repeated over and over again. Because I am hearing now rumor outside that I brought Valerie from Nigeria to be doing prostitute. Nevertheless, it is well, okay? I'm not here to talk about that.
Right. So she's still trying to explain further. Let's watch the rest on this device.
Now rumor outside that I brought Valerie from Nigeria to be doing prostitute. Nevertheless, it is well, okay? I'm not here to talk about that. The reason why I'm actually here is because I want to reply to the bloggers in Europe. Like I said earlier before, I am not stupid. I'm very calculative. I'm very, very intelligent woman. Don't get it twisted. Love is a brave thing. I don't just go outside there and start making mouth and talking nonsense. All right. As well, I've said it many times on my platform. I said you have the right to talk blah, blah, blah. But all I want to, the message I'm giving out to all the bloggers in Europe, just make sure you are in the diaspora. You know, the ones waiting for Nigeria. You don't leave them because the situation where president don't put us, you have to pity us. You have to pity people who are in Africa. It's not easy. Some of them are finding life very difficult. So if they get like 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, they are even ready to undo things. So I allow them to have their own way and have their job. Now, people who are here in the diaspora, you are the social media presenter, you are a blogger, you are in the diaspora. You show your face. I want you to direct my message to me. Direct. My name is Mabel.
So, the last commenter, you said it's about people not using it to bully her family. I don't think that's what she did this video for. No, she's not using it to prevent people from using it to bully her family. She was doing it in response and telling, well, maybe for other people, also other presenters, like direct your message to me. You understand? You guys, I don't know, but I kind of like read through and it's just very clear what is going on here. She wasn't pleased with Vera's video. She felt like Vera was going along with that comedian, that man in Nigeria. Let's watch.
My name is Mabel. Either you write it Mabel Kobad or Mabel Osifu. Any one of it. That is why my name starts with Mabel K. Osifu. Because my late husband's name is Kobad. Okay? And many people knows me to be Kobad. K-O-B-A-L-D. I'm spelling it for you. And Mabel is M-A-B-L-E. So that is what they know me with. That is what is in my nationality in Austria here. Okay? I have nothing to hide. Now,
does Mabel end with B-L-E? or B-E-L, sorry. I thought Mabel ends with E-L and not L-E. But anyway, maybe that's the way her name is spelled. But anyway, bloggers in Europe, that's her name. If you want to do a video directed to her, that's the message. Let's continue to listen.
Definitely, you might be telling the truth. Oh, people who are sitting there saying, I'm doing voodoo, I'm doing human trafficker, I am using Valerie to do this, and I kill somebody. You might be very right. We don't know yet. All I need is for you to direct my message to me. Look at my face. I'm not a hide. Direct my message to Mabel Cobard or Mabel K. Osifo. Direct. Now, the next thing you are going to do is to speak correct English.
Okay. Who is always in class here? Who knows? Another zero tolerance issue. English. This English, they always cause problem for social media. Look, this video was a response video to Vera. Yeah, Vera is the case study, but of course she still passed the message. In case you guys also want to follow suit, you want to continue to call my name, you guys should also listen to this. But what prompted this video was Vera's video. We can't deny that fact. And of course, we know Vera didn't speak English in that video, right? So how come she's just talking about speaking English? How does she know other people who are going to do videos about her are going to speak Pidgin or not going to speak English? And I'm like, what the heck is this woman talking about? Please speak English. Make sure you speak English. Because my lawyer doesn't understand. Are you for real, madam? If you want to sue, and if your lawyer is ready to take up your case, they have what we call translators, madam. Madam, speak Pidgin. So does it mean your lawyer only treats videos or treats cases, law and legal cases where English is spoken? So if someone from China or Ukraine does something against you, your lawyer is going to tell you, well, they didn't speak English, so I'm sorry, I can't help you. Is that what you're saying? You are just trying to ridicule someone based on how they present their shows. And I hate it. Like, I don't even want to say I hate it personally, but I just find it wrong for you to want to use English to bring someone to kind of like just rubbish someone, the English that all of us, nobody better. You understand? And the question is, if you say your lawyer is not going to understand Vera, the question is, does your lawyer understand your own English, Madam K.O.? Do you understand? Because your English is also full of dialect, and you know that intonation, that accent is also very strong when you speak English. So if your lawyer is not ready to take a translator to do your case, then you don't have a lawyer yet. So I think you were just talking, you're not even talking for your lawyer. You're just doing your own saga. This is saga, but this is subtle saga. This is not the full-blown saga we all know. This is like calling Vera out in a very, soft way. Yeah. But please don't use English to kind of like just bring people down. Don't use English to make people feel like they are not good enough. People communicate the way they can and the way they want to communicate. Don't use that, please. If you want to fight Vera or abuse her, go ahead, but please don't do it, because nobody sabi pass. Nobody sabi the English finish. Yes?
Because my lawyer, 1 hour is 300 euro. I know they lie. Pruch, Dr. Pruch. Write it in the internet, on the Google. Dr. Pruch, Anwat, he is my lawyer. 1 hour is 300 euro. If you say, na lie at the top. Now, he is an Austrian. He doesn't speak Pidgin English. He does not understand Pidgin English. I need you to make my own particular video with good English, guys.
Madam, you also don't speak good English. Do you understand? I don't get this. So what are you, even if you go to your lawyer now and tell your lawyer, Vera did me this, what exactly are you going to say Vera did? What exactly would you say this woman did to me? I don't think you even have a case here. Oh, Vera talked about a video that another man in Nigeria did. Sue that man in Nigeria. How about that? Because Vera didn't come up with the story. Vera was playing the man's video and talking about it and saying you have to come out to debunk. So what are you going to give to your lawyer? My lawyer doesn't understand Pidgin. Your lawyer is not also going to understand this English you're speaking here, because I'm really hearing that strong accent, if you know what I mean. So you guys to really take a chill pill on this social media. And if you want to sue, madam, if you're professional, you say you don't talk blah blah, but this is blah blah you're talking. Someone offends you, madam, just go ahead and sue. That is how you really show the stuff you're made of. Show one example and others will keep quiet. They will never call your name. But coming every time, I will call my lawyer. Bloggers, you people should not touch my videos again. Otherwise, my lawyer will send you this thing. And anybody who, like, come on. Who never see lawyer before? You never see lawyer before? Are you for real? Do you understand? Lawyer is not God, though. Do you understand? Lawyer is not the police. Police have they arrest lawyer. Chill with your lawyer. Chill. It's a good thing you can pay 50 euro, how much you pay every month, but stop intimidating people with lawyers. I don't understand. When people just stay in Europe, they feel like they are in such a position that nobody else is privileged enough to have that life. They feel like, oh my God, I'm paying for a lawyer. I'm probably one of the only Nigerians who can pay for a lawyer. Madam, you've not mingled. Do you understand? When you mingle with people who do certain things that you do, it's not going to be special to you. But if you mingle with people you feel like are low lives, people you feel like you are better than, you're going to assume and imagine that every other person on social media also doesn't have a life. That is why you're going to come out and always mention lawyer, lawyer, lawyer. Lawyer, what is lawyer? Hello? Who is lawyer? That someone will not watch your video and start trembling. Oh my gosh, she's going to call her lawyer. When you call your own, they call their own. How about that? So if you want to sue, please sue. Don't always come on video to, put fear in people, frighten people. I'll call my lawyer. Call your lawyer, madam. Just go ahead and do it. That's what people do. They don't have time to come and do videos and start announcing again and again and again. Do you understand? That's the point.
If you really want me to respond to you, because I'm not just waste time. And my time is money.
Abby?
I can't just go on live video and start talking blah, blah, blah. Okay? So direct that message to me with correct English. Okay? Thirdly, I want you not to be taking phone and hear from rumor. They say somebody, not say somebody say and somebody not say. I want you to come direct and say, yes, Mabel, I am accusing you of killing your late husband. You killed your late husband, and I have.
Someone says, I think she said English because she doesn't understand some Nigerian dialects live video presenters use in bullying her. Well, she said categorically, please don't use pidgin. My lawyer doesn't understand pidgin. That is what she said. She said pidgin. And we know Vera used pidgin. And even if someone bullies her in Igbo, if her lawyer wants to take up the case, they will. If someone speaks Indian language, if they speak Bulgarian language, any language in the world, you can get a translator. 120 euro, you pay a translator. Come on. So for me, this is just Saga talk. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. If you go to the police station, if you lose stuff, like I went to Spain and I lost my documents, I came back here I wanted to apply for new cards and new documents. They told me, oh, you need to bring the police report. And the police report was written in Spanish. So would they tell me, Blessing, sorry, we can't help you because we don't understand Spanish? They told me, go and have it translated by a registered translator, someone with a license to translate official documents. I paid 120, I believe, then. And they translated it. I submitted the translated version. Case closed. So I'm not going to say, oh, the people here in my country, they don't speak Spanish, so whenever you want to come to me or do anything to me, do it in English. When me, myself, I don't even speak good English. Do you understand? So it was about the dialect. It was just about saying my lawyer doesn't understand PG. You guys know that I just really say it the way it is.
The evidence to prove it. I want you to go straight to the point. If you really think I am a weakling, let me show you the real color I am made of. That since I came to Europe, I have not been playing. I have not been joking. I have been following the law. Okay? So make that message for me. Then tell me that I can prove it. Go ahead. Call me human trafficker. Okay, if you say na pikin na the use, or if you say na ballerina, I be my bombi or however, as long as you are a Euro blogger, okay, just say everything you like there. If you like, wait till they talk again. They say my husband, they bring me dead body water, good and fine. Just put it there and say your husband is this, you are this. I will take the video. I'll go give them to my lawyer. My lawyer will call on you. If you are in Germany, you are in Italy, you are in Spain, you are in London, you are anywhere, just I will take the video. I'm not going to respond to you because we will meet us in court. Now, get ready, because by the time you will not be able to prove that I poisoned my husband or killed him spiritually, you will have to first and foremost pay my lawyer.
Before I even go into all of these jargons this madam was spitting out here, can madam prove also that that man, that commenter she was showing his picture, can madam prove that he has been impregnating choir members? Would she be ready to go to court and prove? That is number one. Number two, she was saying you go to court, you do this. How do you know that defamation is such a crime? It might be a crime, and I think it's a crime, let's just be honest, in Germany. But the person you are doing this video against, or the person that prompted this video, is based in Germany. You are in Austria. And you're saying all those things, you go to my lawyer and this and that, you pay. How do you know they also do the same thing in Germany? Let me see comments. That I translate. Oh, okay. You see 50 euro per hour. Do you see that? So it's not a problem. If you guys want to do your videos in Pidgin, go ahead. We have a translator here. The name is Fabulous 1974, Mrs. Smith. Just 50 euro per hour. Case closed. Yes?
You're going to pay 300 euro per hour. All the money that my insurance have paid my lawyer, because have it in mind, I don't pay lawyer. I pay on a monthly basis. Insurance, I have issue, I do not have issue. I pay my lawyer on a monthly basis. So it's just a question of me taking the message, the video, because that is why I am begging you to say it with the correct English. I will take it to my lawyer. But if you still do not know how to speak English, it's not a problem. You can as well do it with that same Pidgin English. Somebody will translate it. I'm ready to pay for translator.
Exactly. So why are you now saying like this woman? You're just...
As long as you hit your hand on the chest and say, Mabel, come out. I have the evidence. You put somebody for Kirikiri, you will do this, you do that.
Do you also have evidence that that pastor was sleeping around with members and impregnating them and giving them tablets? You know, when they always say, do unto people what you'd accept, or don't do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you. This woman sat there on her video accusing a commenter, and now she can take the heat when it comes to her.
You kill human being, no problem. I will take that particular video, either I screen record it or I send the link direct to my lawyer. That is why I am paying him. So that, you know, you're going to pay me for that my own time, my lawyer time. You're going to pay, of course. You know how it works in Europe now. If you lose a case, you pay my lawyer. After you finish paying my lawyer, if you have been following us on this live broadcast, I told you guys when I was rejoicing for more than 5,000 that somebody paid me, even after 3 years, for defamation of character or trying to bring my family name down. Get ready to pay me. Now, it's not a problem if you do not have money. This is how it works in Europe. If you don't have money, cash, to pay me for damaging my family name on social media, because it is against the law. Okay? It is against the law.
Which law? This woman, Madam Keo, you need to take a chill pill. You're doing way too much. Saga doesn't fit you. Saga is not your calling. Saga is not your niche. It's not the kind of content you're good at. It's not a family thing. You're not a Saga person. I don't know why you want to immerse yourself in Saga. I think they sweet you, but it's really not right. And all the things you're saying, you have no knowledge about it. You're saying that is the law. But which law? Is it European law? Is it Austrian law where you live? Is it German law where Vera lives, or where other presenters live? Because you mentioned Germany, Belgium, UK, and all those other places. Which law, madam? Is it Nigerian law? Because some of these presenters, they hold Nigerian passport. So which law is going to govern that court case? That is number one. Let me look for my picture before I continue to analyze. I just want to put a few things right, because I hate intimidation. And that is what I see happening here, because this woman feels like she's better and she knows better than many of these other presenters. But before we go there, Let me take a sip of water. My kata is trying to get the best of me. Let me drink something and then we can dive fully into it. In the meantime, go ahead and drop your comments. Okay, I'm back. Let me see if I missed some comments. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Fabulous says these social media presenters will just be opening their mouths anyhow without proof. That is true, and that is wrong to do. And KO family is one of them, unfortunately. She is one of those people who just open their mouths baga, the way Yoruba people say. They just open their mouth and just talk anyhow and say anything they don't know anything about. Just like accusing someone of impregnating members of his church. She is one of those presenters who do that. Okay. It's against Igbo law. Okay, the exaggerate. Yeah, she exaggerated this video, but it really helped her. Okay. Okay, thank you. Only that the one I brought here is already cold. Like it's really cold now, as if it came out from the fridge. It's really cold already. So let me quickly say one or two things about everything Madam KO just said about, yeah, you pay me, be ready to pay me, you'll pay my lawyer. And she also said they will go to jail. And she also just said all those things. And I'm looking at this lady. I don't know, I'm feeling a bit sorry for her because Madam is standing there feeling like, like all these people, they know Kuku Sabi, na me Sabi pass, na me know the law pass. So let me just say all these things. That's all she knows. I'll take my lawyer, you will pay. You pay my lawyer, you pay me, and you go to jail. That's all she knows. But she doesn't even know the intricacies. At least she didn't mention the intricacies. And one of the first things I said was, which law are we talking about? Another thing I want to tell Madam KO, before you start to threaten people with lawsuits and legal cases, let me tell you that across Europe, media practitioners have very, very strong rights under international and European human rights law. When it comes to media and doing videos and analyzing, you don't always have a strong case. Okay, media practitioners, and Vera is a media practitioner. Your video is not the first video that she has ever analyzed, and your video is not going to be the last. Vera didn't just come up one day and start to cook up stories about you and say and lie against you and say, oh, I used to know how she killed her husband. She didn't do that. She analyzed a video circulating online. She was critical with her video. She said, look, I don't believe this man 100%. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying he's saying the truth. But I just feel like KO family needs to come out. That's all she did. She has the right to be critical. What Madam KO family did here was intimidate, try to put the spirit of fear in people, forgetting that people should not be deprived of exercising their right to criticize. You understand? Vera has that right to criticize as a media person. But she is there feeling like nobody should say anything that is just going to go negative against me or whatsoever. But of course, when you're criticizing, you should always know how to strike a balance between, you want your public, you want your viewers to know what is happening. You want to tell them about what is trending. You should be able to strike that balance with, tarnishing someone's image, of course. You don't want to, I don't know how best to put it. Don't only focus on, I just want my viewers to know. I just want them to know. It doesn't matter if the other person's reputation is let down or their dignity is let down. Don't do it. You have to strike a balance. But I don't think Vera did it in that video. Yeah. So her criticism, in my opinion, she did it in a very reasonable way. She was really contained about it. She didn't point fingers. She didn't say, I believe that man. No. that woman, she looks like a wicked woman. She didn't do all of that. She didn't do it with a purpose to damage KO family's dignity. She didn't do it, in my opinion. You guys should go and watch Vera's video. She was critical in her analysis, and she has the right to be critical as a media practitioner. I'm just trying to educate Madam KO a little bit. She might not know. She might just think, oh, because I'm KO family and I pay 50 euro, or I don't know how much she pays, and I pay a certain amount every month, then I can sue anybody. Madam, you'll be wasting your time. Oh. You'll be ready to sue so many people every day. Oh. And it will be a waste of time. Your lawyer, whether you win, whether you lose, you pay the same amount. You don't have to pay more. But it's just a waste of time and headache for your lawyer. He's going to do his job at the end of the day, but it's just nonsense. You're bringing cases to him like this. You understand? Another thing I want to talk about is the freedom of thought and expression. For me, that is Vera's right that she expressed. She has that freedom to say what she thinks about it, to say what she thinks about a video she saw. You coming out to now do a video to be mentioning lawyer is out of place. As long as Vera didn't abuse you, she didn't accuse you, that video was just a video of, I am superior, I know better, I'm going to frighten these people, you know? And there is also something, of course, you mentioned defamation of character and all of that, which you have zero clue about what defamation truly is. There was nothing like disproportionate defamation here from Vera's angle. What you did to that pastor, if he's you don't even know if he's a pastor, but you mentioned that, oh, look at all these handsome pastors. After your husband gave you his picture, that is disproportionate defamation you did to that man. Putting out his picture like that on your live stream. You have a big platform and you did that. He would win your ass in court. And the bigger your platform, the more money he's going to get, because that means a lot of people saw that video where you showed his picture, you and your husband, and told your viewers that he is impregnating girls in his church, giving them tablets. That is awful. That is disproportionate defamation. That one, you can even, you yourself, you'll go to jail before you even start suing people. Let's start with that. Okay? So, Madam KO, do not abuse defamation law. Yeah? You might be talking about that's the way it is in Europe. But, Madam, there are European laws, there are national laws. Do you know if defamation is a European thingy, or is it just a national thing that, okay, each country has their own penalty? Do you know about that? That you're saying you will go to jail, or if you cannot pay, you'll go to jail. Is it the same way in Germany? Is it the same way in Nigeria? Is the law of Austria going to cover all the presenters wherever they are, or the law of where they are living? So you can't just be standing there saying all this blah blah. You say you don't say blah blah, but you just said a lot of blah blah. Cut the crap off. My lawyer will do this. Just go ahead and sue, madam. Just do it. That's what professionals do. You even have time, or you really have a lot of time to come and be announcing and mentioning lawyers. Just go ahead. That's what a big girl would do. You're tired of this thing. You don't like what they did. Sue, madam. You understand? Not come and be explaining how they will go to jail. Eh? Okay, let's watch. Wait, where's that phone? We are going to continue to watch.
If you do not have money to do that, you will go to jail. You can decide to go and spend the time of that money in prison. And I'm ready to push it till you spend the month you have to spend the month in prison. I will make sure of it. To God be the glory. I will do it. Now, they tell people, say, investigate me very well. Ask great people whether I be troublemaker. I know they look for anybody trouble. As you see me soon, I love now I get. Because when I came here to talk about Pastor Jeremiah, I directed my message to him. I only shared my experience. I didn't even call his name. Neither did I say he was a fake prophet. I never said he was.
You didn't say he was a fake prophet, but when they told you 2 children died of the same age, you said, there must be something behind it. There must be something behind it. You guys know all these Nigerian pastors, these African pastors. We all know what they do. There must be. So you were already insinuating that he probably has a hand. So now you're playing the victim. I didn't say he's a perfect pastor. I didn't call his name. You're just playing the victim. This is not cool. what you're doing to people. They didn't even do a quarter to you, and you're here crying. That is not cool. Understand? If you can do it to other people, you should be able to take it with your full chest, madam. And if you don't like it, go ahead and sue.
The fake prophet. I didn't say so. I never blamed him. So anybody who wants to get to know me better or to make trouble with me, as they see my face, so I know they fear anybody. Because I will never do you any wrong. Maybe say I go reach court, they go say, I find you guilty. No, I don't have money to pay you. You rather pay me because my money not the belly for anybody. So if you are in the diaspora, you are in Germany, you are anywhere, make my message direct to Mabel Cobard. I have pronounced my name, Mabel K. Osifo or Mabel Cobard. Anyone you like, use them direct to me and said, Mabel, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. Then no wahala.
Okay, so she's directing this message only to bloggers, presenters across Europe, not those ones in Africa. And I'm like, madam, can you just go and sit down somewhere, please? Because I don't understand that. I only hate it when people defame my character. Only people in Europe. But people in Africa, it's okay for you people to defame my character. If you're in Africa, it's okay. You can do what you like. But if you're in Europe, you cannot defame my character. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't. You hate what you hate, you like what you like. Do you understand? It doesn't make sense, madam. Is it not about your image we're talking about? If you feel like someone is spoiling your reputation, it doesn't matter where they are. Or just tell us that, look, my insurance doesn't cover outside of Europe. They would understand. Excuse me. I think that is the case here. Maybe what she pays only covers the European Union or areas around Europe. It doesn't cover Africa. Then just be honest and say, look, if people abuse me from Africa, my lawyer can help me. But it wouldn't make sense to say it's okay for people in Africa, or I don't care because they are hungry, so it's okay. But if you're in Europe, like, it doesn't make sense. You understand, madam? Like, what are you doing? It's either you sue everybody or don't sue at all. Because reputation is reputation. It doesn't matter who does it. It doesn't matter where they are. Do you understand? Where is that video? I don't know why it keeps going off.
We will see us for court. I am not here for Saga. I am not here to Saga my own sister. I am not here to Saga my own brother over my dead body. I will never do that. That is not the reason why I came on social media. I am here for our life to be better. I am here for us to have more love, more joy, more happiness.
Right, okay. So she said she's not here for Saga, which I still don't know why she was telling that commenter that I'm going to bring out your picture and I'm going to Saga you because I'm ready. Now she's saying she's not here.
I'm going to look my face now. Do I look too big? Because of the happiness I have. That is why maybe next year don't already they knock now. They count my age to be 44. Now they see my face, Abby. 44 with this shape.
Abby.
Okay. So I'm too happy to be wasted. I am too loving to be wasted. If not so, I can't they use my mouth, they talk all over. I for not succeed. Even this my husband, so if you not know me, this one when I tell they do shakara so. So please, my brothers and sisters, that is the message I have brought. This is my side of the story. And not if you come here, when they tell you say, na me killer, not be me killer. Who are you for me to explain to? If we reach court, we'll talk to those people when we say now then get the land.
And that's also what I said to Vera. Like, there are some people you just don't answer. You understand? Some people don't even deserve your explanation or for you to start proving yourself. It's just like those. For me, I call them idiots. If you're still asking for DNA till today, you are an idiot. You understand? Because you don't deserve someone to come and be explaining to you the paternity of their child. You don't. It's not your place. So Vera, madam, it's not, you don't expect that this woman now will start explaining, oh, let me come and tell you people I didn't kill my husband. If she even does that, I will just be suspecting her. The moment she will come and start saying, oh, it's a lie, I'm innocent, I will suspect her. Because you don't need to. If you know you're innocent, whichever idiot wants to talk, let them talk. I don't have that time to come and explain anything to you. But you now saying, oh, if you are in Europe, I will answer you. If you're in Africa, if you don't want to answer, don't answer. If you want to answer, answer everybody. You understand? That's just the point I'm trying to make.
Okay? Now then get the land. I don't have to prove myself, say, make I bring autopsy of somebody who died 11 years ago. No, don't worry. Come and tell. The government, now police even notify us, say my husband died. Not be me notify myself. You understand? So go ahead, we go there, you pay me, you pay my lawyer, you pay for my insurance, and I will charge you. You condemned my family image. You destroy Michelle's reputation. That girl, I will tell you that that girl is supposed to be a lawyer or a doctor, and that girl is having a brain tumor because of what you are.
Brain tumor. Okay, just the same with that pastor. I'm just continually going to be using him as my example so that I can sink in this lady that what she also did to that pastor can damage his children. They can watch Madam Ko's video and think, oh my God, daddy is impregnating people in his church. Oh my God, daddy, you're giving them tablets. Oh my God, daddy, you're sleeping around with all these women. It can damage those children also. But you think, oh, he's not a presenter, he's just a commenter. I have the right to do so. It's not like that. He's also a human being like you and your husband. He's a man like your husband. But now you see how it feels for you to say my daughter is going to affect her and give her brain tumor. How about other people's children? They are not children. Are they not children also? Do you understand? So if you can protect your children, think of other people's children, madam. What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Having depression, I am the one who knows my child. Since you have spoken wrong about my family on social media, it's affecting my children. So you're going to pay them for the rest of your life. Go and make a research. If I am lying, there should be lawyers that are here. This is how it works in Europe. If you destroy my children, government will help me to fight the battle. Thank you all.
Yes, I agree with Osage. That is true. They are not all the same, but they are all media people. They are not all the same because official journalists have maybe license to practice. They are recognized, but live video presenters are just, maybe they don't even have a registered company they operate under. So we can't really say they are equally the same entirely, but they are social media people. That is what they do on social media. They have that backing. They are protected under that law of you have that freedom of expressing your thought and your opinion. They are really, like this woman, she's really going to lose lots of cases because this is not, you said here, defame people is not a license to defame people. But my point here is Vera didn't defame her character. That's the entire point here. We watched Vera's video, well, some highlights from it. You guys can go and watch it again. Vera never did. If she did, you guys know me. You know what I think about Vera. I've been very vocal. But I'm not going to just be killing the woman every time just because of what she's doing that I don't agree with. If she doesn't do something bad, I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, just because it's Vera. I'm not like that. You guys know me already. So I watched Vera's videos. She didn't defame her character. That's the whole point here. She didn't. She only played a video another man did. She talked about it and said, look, madam, come out and talk. And she also said, look, I don't believe this man 100, and I also don't disbelieve him 100. But if this lady doesn't come out to talk, then I might think that it is true what this man said. It's her opinion. She's entitled to it. That is what she thinks. My opinion is KO doesn't have to come out to debunk anything. Vera thinks she has to come out. We are all entitled to our opinion. That is what makes us human. We don't all have to say she must come out, she must come out. And we don't all have to say she mustn't come out, she mustn't come out. Everybody should be free in expressing their thoughts. And that is what Vera did. She didn't defame. That's the difference here. So Madam calling lawsuit, what is she going to tell her lawyer that Vera did? That's still my question. Because Vera didn't defame her character. She didn't. If we have to be honest. You understand? Where is the...
Also very much. That is the reason why I'm here. Please don't hesitate to share this live video so that it can reach all those people who say they don't know why they come on live video. They don't know why. I'm making money. I work hard. I use my brain to make money. I use my brain to make money. Okay? So don't think say na juju or...
Okay. Petra says, blessing is criticism the same as accusation? No. Criticism is not the same as accusation. What KO family did to that man is an accusation. What Vera did is criticism, just for us to understand. Vera was critical with her analysis. Mabel was accusative, saying that someone impregnated someone. She lied against someone. She destroyed that man's reputation. Maybe that man has some brand deals he's pursuing. Imagine them watching her videos. She has killed that man's career. She has wrecked his image because people might believe her that truly, oh my God, the man is going about impregnating girls in his church, giving them tablets and, threatening them and all of that. So what she did is accusation. What Vera did is criticism. So they are two totally different things.
Oh, now, one thing. I use my brain to make money. If you have brain, you will succeed. Thank you all so much. Love is a very important. Don't get it twisted.
This woman is an actress. I've already told you guys, she's just catching cruise. You guys, don't take anything too hard. Like, she's catching her cruise. She's doing her content. And people asking for autopsy and DNA for matters that doesn't concern them are daft. I agree with that. I mean, you can maybe, for example, it depends on how you do things, actually. It's not even about what you do. I always say that, but it's about how you do it. You can analyze something and say, oh, it would be a good idea if you can really bring the DNA just to quench the whole story. But if every day the video you do is DNA, then you're just foolish. You don't have sense. You don't know what brought you to social media. You're just rubbish. That is no longer criticism. That is no longer analysis. That is just malicious. That is just where you take it over and beyond. That is then disproportionate defamation because you're taking it extra. You're not being considerate to the dignity of the person you're talking about. That is where it is wrong. You're overdoing it. So we are not going to digress into what Vera is doing. I wanted to say what Vera is doing with the DNA, but I've already said it so many times that whoever is doing that, you're foolish. You don't know why you're on social media. You don't have content. Do you understand? So it is what it is. Okay, and then Vera, of course, wouldn't just let that one go. Vera came out and responded to Madam K.O.
My reply to KO family. I have a little message for KO family, for KO family, right? Madam, the way you act right now, I know people may call you answer that lady. When you try to go, as in, you want to do saga with me or you just want to insult me, go straight to the point. And I'm going to still deal with you as well. Forget English here. If you said presenter in Europe, they don't know how to speak English. Yes, so, but most of your videos, sometimes I see you speak English and mix it with some, whether na vernacular I go call them. Many people that speak correct English on this social media, they didn't make it, and nobody even bothered to watch them.
When I heard that one, I had to laugh. There's so many people who even speak English on this social media, they didn't make it. Who English help? If you want to use English to brag, madam, go and work with the president. People who speak English, they are standing behind the president doing social secretary or whatever for them, coming to brag with speak English, don't speak pidgin. Let us rest and let us be humble.
You know, if you tell me, say, that video that went viral before it get to my table is because I analyzed the video yesterday, now you can't analyze it today. I don't believe so. I know most people have called you and said, now my thought to that woman. If you talk to me on Saga with Saga, and I will bring all your details out. Madam, number one question. You said you don't want to reply to who bring the issue. Madam, let me educate you. You don't really get, I think, your talk not for put. It's like you're scared. You are scared of what is going to follow you.
So anyway, this second video Vera did, here is where she really went hard against KO. Okay, so she's responding to KO's video, but the first one she did was just a plain analysis, critical analysis. So now she has now started saga with KO. Okay, let's.
You know, if you tell me, say, that video that went.
You know what?
Yeah, my darling sister, use KO family to do KO family. Go to court next year. Call your lawyer fast. Call your lawyer. I did Jamie. If you use people, I go use you shine. I tell you yesterday, if you bring your madness call social media, I'll use you shine. The Chris. If you want me and Saga, you may and Saga you. Hey, boy,
Hey, boy, you guys. Wait, Madam KO. I don't even think Madam KO knew before who this Vera is. Like, of all people, please, not Vera. Do you understand? And the fact is, like I said, Vera didn't even Saga this woman from the beginning, but Madam KO was already looking for Saga. You guys already heard that old video where she said she was ready for Saga and all of that. And now Sarah, who is Vera's sister, joined Vera to say, let us use this woman to shine. Madam KO, these people, Saga is their calling. That is all they do on social media, madam. Please, don't do Saga. Anyway, if you want, like, who am I to say don't do Saga? If you want to do Saga, go ahead and do Saga. But I don't know if you really know who these people are. Do you understand? You feel Saga is just something, oh, you just come and talk and say, I'm beautiful, I'm 44. And that's not Saga. Saga will pepper your bum. Please, these people, that is what they are good at. Don't start. But if you feel like you're ready, by all means. Anyway, Sarah joined her sister to Saga KO family. Let me just watch, or let me play that other one on this device. We're about to close.
Mother KO family, if you try me, if I don't pack all your details from Chroomstraat, me I can't hear you for social media. You'll call me fool. In fact, my dear, you'll see people sue, you go tire. You'll see people sue. Jeremiah, when you trauma again, you don't sue you. KO family, you are mad. If you enter Saga with me, I will break all your details right the way you live in Chroomstraat. They come and sue me. Nothing sue me or go. Arapu, Ike, oui, Arapu, oui.
Yeah.
See this one, no? See who they say me they cover for. You know how many of your details I don't yes is yesterday? You're mad.
Yeah.
1 year word for Vera mad. Now only one call I don't call yesterday, you they cry. Go and hide your shame. 3 children, 3 papa. You they mad.
Saga has started, and I'm like, actually, the KO family people, they are really not Saga people. So I'm like, Vera, why now? Look, I don't blame Vera 100%, but it's not everybody you want to do Saga with now. She's just doing her thing and everything. Fine. You guys have already seen how everything went, but I don't even know what to say. But the Saga has started.
Come out on live video. Tell us that, okay, next year, I want to go to Nigeria to go and look for the mother. Because I'm person come and show his face. Don't divert your aggressive and your frustration and your angry to me. Please. Do to others what others will do to you now. It can be a lie, can be truth. But also with you. Not everything you talk about Jeremiah is true.
Right.
So go and guide yourself. Go and kill yourself by yourself.
Yeah.
Yesterday video, I just analyzed it. I didn't insult you.
That's true.
So you want to come outside and use indirect? You they mad. If you use me, reason Mary, I don't say. I go beat you. I go pack your dirtiness with the hand off of me. Let's go to court. You they mad. So I know what they do. Now they do Percy. So now the video will be flying on me. That you don't talk put.
Right.
Immediately me you analyze now. You come outside. I don't watch the video finish. Now I go reply you. If you they mad, see, if they mad, they do sham. No can I reach by a day. I go to beat you for this social media. I go drag you go where you're not supposed to go. Carry black and white picking the work for them way move where. No the shame. After the enough see, don't let me deal with you. I don't get shame. My own and no pass go take up a keyboard with normal. They have been saying that was his 2 years. They don't say another thing take up now. But if I bring your whole heart, if I disguagua you, if you sick, you will top bone. If you know when I enters, who life for your head? The day grand, you are citizen of Nigeria. You cannot travel that to Nigeria and sue that person. You are coming on public to talk nonsense, blah blah. God punish you there. If you don't feel sue that man, you are mad.
You guys see where everything ended. It didn't end here, oh, by the way, but I am going to end this video here. But here is where I stopped watching them. And I don't think KO has responded to this. But yeah, it is what it is at the moment. Whoever is ready for Saga and wants to do Saga, let them go and do Saga with Vera. But if you don't want to do Saga, and Saga is not really your style, why even start it? Don't even start it. Because there are people who are on social media for Saga. That is what they do every day, every night, every morning. That is their talent. So if you're not a Saga person and you think, oh, Saga is trending, or people are always watching Saga, people who do Saga, they get all these views. Madam Ko, don't be stingy, don't be greedy. Don't let greed push you into Saga. You're already doing well. You're doing fabulous with your content, your family programs. People are going to be jealous, quite all right, no problem. But just focus. Don't let greed push you into the other side of social media, which is Saga. Don't. Okay? So with that, I'm going to close. I forgot to post this one. Someone actually said, Vera talk show, Kill family, don't answer your call. If you know, say Jumbo Osaze born you well, go answer her. That was before Vera answered. Yes, we have come to the end of this. So let me just round off. Well, I already said everything during my analysis, that we should be careful what we do, what we say. Let us do away with intimidation on social media. Let us remove the idea and the thought that we are better than other people. Let us remove that imagination of, oh, because I have a license, or because I have this degree or that degree, then I can come and brag, or because I speak one kind small English, we know to enter like that, then every other person, they know to sabi. Let us be humble. And let us stop threatening people with things like, of all things, not with lawyers. And before we also threaten people and tell them they will pay fines, do you know if they go to jail because of defamation in other countries? Because what applies in Germany doesn't necessarily have to apply in Austria. So saying that is the law in Europe, it's not always true, because not all countries in Europe apply European laws in the same way. They can penalize, but for example, each country has the way they penalize. They have what we call directives and we have what we call regulations. So you have to know if defamation falls under a directive or if it falls under a regulation. What is it? Because if it's a regulation, then it cannot be the same all over Europe. But if it's a directive, rather, it cannot be the same all across Europe. But if it's a regulation, on the other hand, then it goes automatically in all countries, and all countries must transpose it into law. Like it just goes automatically. Actually, they don't even have to do it themselves. So you have to really find that how do you say that, the difference. Don't just come and assume that whether you are in Belgium, whether you are in Finland, whether you are wherever you are, I will just win you. Once you just defame my character, I will just win you. You will just pay me, or you go to jail. Maybe it's not like that in the Netherlands. Maybe it's not like that in Portugal or Spain. Maybe it's not like that. You don't know. You don't know. So please don't be saying blah blah. Don't be saying things you don't know, and stop threatening people and stop intimidating people with your lawyer. Stop doing it. So thank you all for being here. I beg, make that woman not let Vera vex. So let them all chill. Let Vera also chill. At the end of the day, it's the woman's business, and it's just that man. Like, it's not every story. Like, everybody, you can do whatever story you want to do, but like that man, he was just nonsense. It's like, for real. Like, he can still call me. He has my number. Like, I'm not bothered. I still stand by my word. I don't trust him. I don't believe him. So yeah, I think we should just leave it here. Vera continues to have a freedom of thought and expression, and we all do. Yes. So it's not like anybody that just calls your name and say something you don't like. You are mentioning lawyers, but if you don't like it, go ahead and sue, like I said. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna thank every single person here today. All your comments, I thank you. All your shares, I thank you. All your likes and loves, I thank you and I appreciate you. I don't know when next I'm going to come live. The last time I came live here on YouTube was 2 weeks ago, you guys. 2 weeks ago. And I didn't think it would take that long. I hope it doesn't take that long again before I come back. I hope I can come back next week. But we'll see how everything plays out. In the meantime, if I don't come back before the new year, I want to wish you guys a blissful, a successful and prosperous new year. Like every good thing you wish for, you're going to get it. You're going to have it. God is going to see us through. We are going to make it. We're going to make it into the new year. We're going to succeed. Goodness will follow us. Thank you all again. And if you get to watch this video on another day, don't still fail to share and like. Thank you all again, and I will catch you all on my next one. Bye.